Hey everybody, welcome to an all-new episode of Talking Ish, a podcast amongst friends. I am your friendly neighborhood super Negro, Anthony Sterling, and joining me, as always, on this lovely little show are the beautiful queens of podcasting, and we're gonna start off with that gorgeous ray of sunshine. Miss Araya Anderson is in the building. Everybody, show your love for her. She's here.
Look at her waving.
That is that forest wave.
Yes.
It is. It's very sped,
Hi,
but it's
Jenny.
filled with love.
It says sped with
Rhea
love.
and podcasts are like peas and carrots. All right, we gotta keep it moving, y'all, because the enforcer is here. She ain't taking no ish from nobody, but she damn sure can talk it. Give it up for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Helene Terragano. Hello, madam. With her drink in hand, mind you. Is that a plastic bottle?
That is the entire.
Is
No,
it
it's
plastic? It's glass?
glass.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I just remember the old school Crown Royal, shaped like a
Yeah.
BBW. Them old ones.
Yes. Yes.
The good old bottle. Yes, Jazz, don't think about it, just go with it. All right.
She's not
And
that old.
no, she's not. She's not. But probably all of her
She's a
precious baby things are
baby.
in a Crown Royal bag. Think about that.
Aw.
And
Yeah.
last but never least, y'all, this podcast is never complete without the priestess of beige rage, the African American princess. Y'all show some love for Miss Britt Williams. She is here. Drinking the white man's juice.
I did not drink it.
That-
I tried again. I can't. Jaeger, cold brew Jägermeister is only good in coffee.
Why are you even trying? Don't do that to yourself.
I'm
I
mad
don't
that you
know.
say that it's good in coffee.
Helene, because Helene, I do what Helene does.
Oh,
Whatever
so you
Helene
blame
tells me
Helene
to
for
do,
all
I
of
do.
your... Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
So blame Helene
Any
for everything,
decision
huh?
I make, it's Helene's choice.
Oh
So-
no!
Wow.
Don't throw your dumbass decisions on me, ma'am.
Exactly.
Don't do that shit.
Don't do that. Don't
Because
do
there's
that.
plenty of stupid shit that you did before you consulted me. So no.
Well, yo, look, let's go ahead and introduce our guests of the pod, starting off with a first timer, I believe. Yes, this is his first time on the podcast.
Popping his cherry.
Yep. That was kind of all right. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, y'all. Chris is in the building. Show some love to Chris. How you doing, good sir?
Thank y'all for having
Welcome.
me. I appreciate it.
Oh no,
very
thank
much.
you for being with us. We appreciate you as well, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we might as well just say she is the fifth Beatle.
She likes us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really does.
She's
A
not the
little
fifth
bit.
Beatle. She's the sixth toe.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck? The one that gets surgically removed? That's not cool.
I
She's
mean,
hanging on out there by itself.
No.
I'm gonna go with the fifth Beatle because, well, kind of like the sixth toe, it got removed. We never knew what happened to the fifth Beatle, but right now
She's
she
like
is
the fourth
here.
Destiny Child's member.
There
You're
were
saying
four.
people
Did you
that aren't
Latavia?
important.
She's Latavia.
I thought there was love here. Love don't live here no more.
You know what? I love
Wow.
you, Jazz.
Thanks, Britt.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love you
ladies
as
and
much as I love
gentlemen.
my grandfather Melvin. I love you as much
Give
as I
it-
love my grandfather Melvin.
All right, enough of the goddamn
Why is
love.
her
Give
name
it
Melvin?
up, y'all, for the
Did you forget her
philanderer of
name?
Beat. No, I did not forget her name. I was waiting for everybody to just chill, or basically,
There you go.
but sometimes you don't need the
really,
button.
You need to have a certain amount of those you can do.
You walked right into that one.
He did.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the philanderer of feet, the seller of souls, the only Targarian in Westertoes.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the owner and CEO of Toes R Inc., Toes R Us Inc. Incorporated. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Was It Good Though podcast. It is Jazz, y'all. Show some love. Show some love. He is here, and they are gone.
Why is is Britt mooing or booing?
Britt looking at her toes like, oh.
Oh.
No, we're talking about Jason here, so ooh, woo.
Nobody even brought up Jason,
Nobody
bitch.
brought it up.
Nobody brought Jason up.
Britt,
She's got a
Britt,
vendetta now.
you are really
She
acting
does.
A
like
pussy
a-
ass bitch.
And I'm just gonna say that. So stop it. Behave.
You
He
know
is
what?
not here.
He's pressed that button specifically from Jason to you because you brought his
Yeah.
ass up. You shouldn't have said nothing.
It's like the boogeyman.
I
You
believe
gotta
that.
stop.
I believe that. I
Look.
believe that was from Jason.
What would be funny is if like
Drake-
he just popped up on the podcast.
Out of nowhere.
Like
That was like
Candyman.
I heard y'all talk about me.
Said my name 3 times.
Say, Britt, I hear you like I'm young.
Oh,
You're an asshole. You're an asshole for that, but that was good.
Oh,
That
Rhea,
was great, Rhea.
that
That
was
was
good.
great, Rhea.
Yes.
That was fucking
Rhea.
awesome.
That was
Rhea, you deserve this one. You do. You deserve it. You deserve it. Take a bow. You own it. Yeah. Oh man. She is just like that lightly melanated Messiah. That's a shame.
Well, she's not a whole pedophile.
Whoa.
yes, fine.
I'm not an itty fucking file.
There you go, Britt. You
I
tell
mean,
him.
he is younger than your child.
The audience agrees. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I said that
She
youngin
was.
was one time. One time. I don't even talk to that person.
Hey, Britt. A man
Yeah.
can build 1,000 bridges in their lifetimes, but if they suck one peen, that man is no longer a bridge builder. That man is a peen sucker. So, as it equates to you, certified lover girl, certified. No, we're not going there.
No, I'm not.
No, we're teasing.
Her-
Britt is an upstanding American citizen. She just happens to
Is
be
she?
mixed. That's all.
Oh, you're an asshole for that too.
Is
She
she
just
an
happens to be.
upstanding American citizen? I don't know.
For whose idea of America? Because if it's Donald Trump's, fuck it. I
Yeah,
don't want to
should've
be an
started.
upstanding
Should've
motherfucking
started.
Yeah,
American.
where's that button?
Y'all did this. Y'all did this.
Save it for the Her-Tep Corner.
Yeah, save it. Let's save it. All right, because we got to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We got viewer comments. As always, we do thank those who send us messages because we love to read them. And it lets us know, one, you're watching, and two, you are a part of the conversation. So I have a third. It was supposed to be two, but there was a third one, and I forgot to put it on the outline and rundown. So my apologies. But it comes from our Middle Eastern correspondent, Mr. Joseph himself.
Joseph.
Joseph
The
had a
one
lot
who
to say,
showed-
didn't he?
Oh yeah, a lot, a lot. If you could see through my glasses, it's a lot. He has things to say. So, coming from Joseph, Joseph says, "I think Anthony should think about selecting an intro song for Her-Tep Corner, perhaps
I agree.
something like the theme from the Shaka Zulu movie."
I remember that movie. My dad made me sit down and watch that shit and said, "You need to watch your heritage."
Boom, 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 boom. My
Did he say that to
Yeti.
you before or after he
Pussy.
started fucking the white chick?
Oh, well, he was parading the white chick around as he was turning on the TV and saying that to me.
Wow. Okay. Well, Joseph continues and he says, I'm also interested in Helene's views on the Christian right wing and how it shares some similarities with Islam. Are you deep enough to go there, Helene?
Ooh,
I mean, I can.
Elaine.
I mean, we know you can. We just want to know if you want to do it. He says both religions have connections to extremist factions within their own groups. It's fascinating how Christians hold such strong animosity towards Muslims and Sharia law, not Sharia law, like a lot of the conservatives would like to yell because they don't know no better. Especially when their own beliefs have similar aspects. That is true. Both ideologies seem to limit and oppress women, and both promote a form of caste system. It's deep. It's interesting how both seem to control and suppress their followers and share a hostility towards other religions. I think I'm right.
Christianity itself is not necessary. Well,
Yeah,
so
Christianity,
Christianity encompasses more than just one quote unquote
yeah,
religion, though.
starts with
So
Catholicism and then branches off to
correct.
all
And
others.
see,
Yeah,
I'm born and bred Catholic, so I can definitely understand the
the
that the two
oppression and
ideologies are pretty close to each
yeah.
other because Catholicism has done some major atrocities. So,
Okay.
I mean, to
Well,
me,
hold on to that.
Catholicism has definitely done more atrocities than than anything anybody
Islam?
Muslim could have done, than Islam could have
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
So,
That's what
I
Well,
happened.
agree.
also he
Because
thought
it's
about
ran by the white man.
oh Jesus,
okay.
girl,
Oh, where's
mute,
that
mute,
button?
mute her.
No, because he also has a request to go to his bottle of milk of magnesia. He
Oh,
says, I'd also like to hear Brit's take on the AI algorithm being subtly biased towards black applicants. Lastly, I'm curious about her thoughts on the state of California potentially using eminent domain to seize land from the LA fires for the Olympic Stadium. That came from our Middle East correspondent, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. We appreciate it. As you can see from Brit's spoiled milk face,
mm.
she is none too happy about it.
I'm
But
not. Okay.
we
Joseph, those are some
not
good
yet.
topics that we can bring up on
Yes.
the episode up after the next one, actually.
Yeah. Hold that fire in your belly there, Brit, and
Britannia.
we'll let and you, she
Oh my
can't. But I
God. So in
mean,
Spanish class in high school,
Oh,
they couldn't
Jesus
find
Christ.
a Spanish equivalent for my name. So that was
Didn't I
my
tell you to
fucking
mute her
name.
ass? Didn't I tell you to mute that motherfucker? You don't listen. See, you hard headed. That's what your problem is.
oh, Helene.
Shut the fuck up!
Why I get
All
to shut
right,
the fuck up?
because I need to spread the wealth. All right, we have
Thank you.
another viewer comment. Thank you, Joseph, for that comment. We do appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Joseph.
We also had a viewer comment that had gave us a topic they would love to for us to cover. We'll do that in a future episode where we'll actually that would be cool to have viewers to give us a topic so we can speak on it. We'd really appreciate that.
Hmm.
Just put it in the bottom in the comments and we will make that happen. Now, also from Jiatsu Hit Zero, this was from YouTube.
Hey.
They wrote
Oh,
Hashitashi.
Yeah.
Y'all are racist.
no,
I
no,
know
We want to
no,
expand
No.
our audience.
Hey,
no, no,
no.
no.
That is from Martin when they got the big screen
when
TV for
they
the fight.
yes.
Hashitashi.
The
And
Hashitashi.
nah. But Juatsu said, or Jiatsu wrote, you forgot about the greatest race swap of all time. Black Jesus from Good Times. How could we forget? Because it's not a race swap, it is a fact Jesus was black.
Thank you.
Um, but no, I mean that is
Not in
true.
everybody's world.
Well,
If
Florida Evans
if
was
he
not
if
happy.
he was ever white in a comic, then you're
He
gonna have some
was.
a couple upset
You
TV
don't remember
critics.
the you don't remember the comic renditions of the Bible that used to come out back in the day?
Oh,
I
like
Oh,
do.
the
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus was white. Oh
yeah,
yes,
because
Jesus.
they were like the first versions of like Veggie Tales. Y'all remember Veggie Tales?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember? Hell, I'll show y'all my age. I remember Superbook and The Flying House, and those were Christian
Oh, I
themed
don't. That
animes
wasn't.
that came from
No,
Japan, and Jesus was in it, and he was white, but he
it
had
was a
nice,
I was raised without
he had
religion,
a
so
nice
none
perm.
of
It was
that.
beautiful.
That
Oh
nigga said he
well,
had a nice perm.
he had a nice
I was.
perm.
I
It
was
flowed.
raised. I went to as my dad says, the Church of the Holy Football.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
good to know. You were raised well.
Nigga.
All right, but Jatsu said, for real though, you guys make a lot of great points. He's referring to our previous episode with Mike, as we talked about race swapping in Hollywood and on in different forms of media. He goes on. They go on to say, I think a lot of the haters grew up with these legacy characters, and for them, it reminds them of their childhood, which is their safe and happy space. Understood. Um, when things get changed, they feel like their safe space is being attacked. We see it a lot whenever a movie is getting a remake. It is often judged and compared harshly to the original and sometimes unfairly. Now, he's got a lot to say on it. I'm gonna try and breeze through it. Um, a lot of the issue is that 50 years ago there weren't a lot of POC legacy characters being made, and like Mike said, the ones that were made aren't being used. Someone else also said that the new characters being made aren't sticking or getting sequels, and she is absolutely right. And I believe that was you, Helene, who said that. Spawn, for instance, like you said, that was me bringing up Spawn. In my opinion, the best way to handle it is to let these legacy characters retire so that there is closure for them and their hardcore fans. Ooh boy, that'll start a J6 riot.
Yeah.
And
No,
pass the torch to the new
what's your
generation.
name? Toys R Us brought up, or
Toes
Toys R
R
Us.
Us.
You don't know my name?
You
I be
don't know my
I
name.
be forgetting, but
Woo!
Jazz
Sorry.
brought that up when we talked about one of the other episodes. She brought out, was it closing, like with Tony Stark? She's like, they need to just close out his character and wrap it up and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So there
And
is
it
a point to like closing out these older characters so the new ones can be up
right.
and coming.
Well, I mean, they closed out Steve Rogers,
I thought they
and
closed
now
out
it's
Iron
Sam
Man.
Wilson.
But a lot of
Well,
people are
Tony's
still
dead.
upset.
Yeah, he's
They're
Like a
dead.
still
lot of
They
upset.
the
did, but
original fans are still upset if you try to close them out or get rid of them. But
Yeah,
Can I
but
make a
again,
comment about the race
it is
swapping?
what it is.
Yeah,
Was that?
just one quick comment. Just one quick
yes.
comment about the race swap. And watching the last episode, is that one thing I was thinking is that like it doesn't have to be an either or. Like you can race swap and also still have like black original characters made or black legacy
Mm-hmm.
characters. It doesn't have to be that like, oh, if we have a black Ariel, that we can't have, what's her name, Tiana, that it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
one or the other, that it can be both.
Right.
Like that thinking like only makes sense if it's only one studio making these movies. Like that's the only if they're only ones making movies, and it's like okay, you can pick one, race swap or have black legacy characters. So I feel like
Right.
that kind of that argument against it just didn't make sense to me because like it just implies that it's just like one or the other.
Okay, Britt, say your piece, and then we're moving.
No, I just wanted to say that. Do you notice when it's Disney characters of color, princesses, there's cultural ties, but the white characters never have culture. They're just in circumstances. But like Tiana, it was very much settled in her culture,
Mm-hmm.
or Moana, very much settled in her culture. Like we can't
Mulan,
just
too.
exist. Yeah, we can't just exist in a place.
Merida
We-
was the only one that kind of had some culture.
She was.
Yeah, yeah, but she's a ginger. So once again,
Ginger. Yeah.
you
They
know,
treat them
no,
differently.
seriously. They
They
do.
do
They
treat
treat
them
them
differently.
differently.
But also you also got to keep in mind the original Disney princesses were just old grim fairy tales, and that was the culture for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
but it still continues that way when they have white characters. They just are people. We are still
Yeah.
representations of a specific culture. So, like, Tiana's great, but she's not the totality of the black experience. So, either give us more fucking black Disney princesses, since you can't disconnect us from culture. Give us more
Well,
to represent.
mhm.
Like, have one in Compton, you know, have
You
one.
got Disney princess in
from-
Compton. What you doing in Compton?
what they gonna do?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Come into
we're just
come into
saying.
Kansas?
She see walking across the goddamn land. What the
Yeah,
But hold on, Helene. You gonna act like that wouldn't be fire?
it would be fire.
That would be
It would
fire.
be fire.
Look, Brett, I see the vision. I see the
Well,
vision.
I mean, what would you come up with? Disney presents the Hood Rat and the Gangbanger. I mean,
It ain't
what it?
not
What it
Anthony. Tyler
Why she
Perry
got
is
to
not
be a
writing
hood
this.
rat? Why
Tyler
she got to
Perry
be a
is
hood
not
rat?
writing this.
Look, if Tiana was a frog for 75% of the movie, a hood rat can exist in the Disney universe. But I'm just teasing with that. No, you can have it. No. I'm just teasing. Get over yourself. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm
We don't
not
own Disney.
upset.
No.
Relax. Do you want to fight?
I didn't say you were
Don't.
excited. I
You're
said
so
just get
tall.
over
That
yourself.
Just
nigga
kidding.
said, "Do you want to fight?"
Whatever.
This nigga here.
I was
Anyway,
kidding. I love
but,
you.
Anthony, I did come up with an idea, but I can tell you after this.
I see. She lives with the hood rat and the gangbanger. I knew. Jazz just talk. She know where the money's at. No, I'm joking.
I can't
She know
stand
where the
Joel.
cash is. But no, Jiratsu left some examples, Wolverine the X-23, Peter Parker to Miles Morales, Sam
Right.
Wilson, Steve Rogers to Sam Wilson. He said, then they must continue the legacy of the new generation of those characters. Let the haters die with their generation of legacy characters and let the new generation grow up with their new generation of characters. I'm going to move on. He said, Anthony, lastly, like Anthony, I am very excited about the new Captain America movie and hope it finally gives up some direction to where the franchise is going. Peace and keep up the amazing work, guys. Thank you, Juatsu Zero. We appreciate you. Um, I saw, Helene saw, Jazz saw the new Captain America movie, and you could actually check out a review that is coming soon from the Was It Good Though podcast. Um, there you go. You see, I think
I
about it.
appreciate
Support Black creators.
And we
Word
also
up,
had
word up.
Talkin Ish, a podcast amongst friends, as guests on our review. Helene and
Yes.
Anthony came through and joined the chat with us.
Yes, not the other two losers because they don't like nerds.
They don't love
I
us.
can't. I can't
No,
afford
I've
to
been
go to
on.
the movies.
I've been on.
Like
No,
years ago, Brett.
Yeah.
Well, then invite me. I have nothing to do. I have a week left of no work. Invite me. I will be.
You
more
would
than
have to
happy.
have watched the movie, man.
Aren't you going to be on
Yeah.
this week? Django?
No one told me.
Oh,
Oh, I
Bitch, why is you on this good goddamn internet lying on the God's day? On the Sabbath, bitch.
Okay. I might have forgotten it in a weed haze.
Thank
But
you.
with that said, I'll watch Django.
That
Oh,
nigga
God.
stay lying.
Anthony in this goddamn soundboard today.
I'll watch Django, but oh God, my stomach. Okay.
all right. So once again, Juatsu Zero, thank you so much. Brit got the bubble guts. It's not your fault.
No, it's
but
just the
we
thought
do
of
have-
watching Django.
Oh, well, get over it. You'll be
Oh,
all right.
Lord have
You'll be
mercy.
fine. All right, and we got one last one from the 8.5 herself, Brianni.
Ah,
as
Brianni. Hey.
always showing us love. Brianni says, I have a legitimate question to ask. Why is Beyonce not a billionaire with the numerous tours, album sales, and sponsors she has? But Rihanna, who has a shorter
my
career,
girl.
is already a billionaire just off the Fenty brand alone. I think Jay-Z taking Beyonce money. What y'all think? Um, before we
I mean, Fenty is. That's.
okay, Jazz is hitting it right on the head. Here's the deal. Beyonce is mainly money making in music and as an artist. There
Yeah,
are
because she
no
puts out
artists
music.
that
Rihanna
is.
stopped putting out music.
She got
Didn't she
Fenty.
Well,
have a
but she has
clothing
Fenty.
line?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
does have a
Fenty.
clothing line.
Fenty
No,
What are you talking about?
and
Um,
Fenty clothing.
Ivy Park.
Beyonce has a
Oh, Ivy
clothing line.
Park.
Ivy
Yeah,
Park.
but it's.
I don't think they're selling
they-
that shit no more, are
They
they?
stopped.
No, they're
it.
selling.
No, they stopped Ivy
I don't
Park.
They
think they're
stopped
selling.
Ivy Park.
It was
I
with
thought it was
Adidas,
still
Where are they
right?
selling it?
The
It
Adidas
was a collab
is
with
over.
Adidas.
It's over.
And I don't think it was
Oh.
that successful. Like, not that it did
Right,
bad.
that's
think
what
it
I was
Right.
trying to say.
And also,
But
Because it was
again-
overpriced.
yeah,
Well, but that's Adidas most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
They price like crazy, but no artist has become a billionaire by being an artist. Kanye did not become a billionaire because of his music. Kanye became a billionaire because of the outside ventures he's had, with his Red October Nike sneakers, the deal he has with Adidas. I think he still
Yep.
has that deal.
He does. They stopped it and then they
Jay-Z-
restarted it.
Right. Jay-Z, Beyonce's husband, did not become a billionaire because of the music. Reasonable Doubt is a
Stole her
classic.
money.
Shut up.
Wasn't he?
Reasonable
Isn't he like
Doubt is
co-portion owner of
the
Title.
some
Nets.
team?
The Nets.
no. He sold his shares in the Nets.
Oh, okay.
He
But
got
he has
rid of that.
title.
Mhm.
He has titles. It's still there. I don't know if
I don't hear
anybody's
nobody talk
using
about
it.
title like that no
Yes.
more though.
Yeah. But he's become more of a venture capitalist too. Like he'll invest in something, get the gains, sell his shares, move stocks and stuff. That's what made him a billionaire.
Oh, they also said he's
Um,
invested a lot in art.
yeah,
And also, Rihanna's been out for 20 years. So
Nigga,
like
yeah,
she's been out.
Brianna ain't made a goddamn album
Yeah, she
in a
hasn't,
minute.
but she's
but
like young, but she's been out for a very long time. So
right.
Beyonce's been out longer, but like their careers are kind of similar in length. Like Rihanna's like I think her debut came out 2006, and then Beyonce was with Destiny Child's late 90s. So I mean, she's been out for long enough to accumulate a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her Fenty brand is what brought her
Yep.
to billionaire status. It
Yep.
For
was the
sure.
deal she made. And then when Fenty hit, it wasn't expensive. It was high quality stuff at a reasonable price.
It had a
So,
shade for every person.
right. And now that she's got the Savage clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's been
Fenty
making a lot of
Savage.
money.
Savage
Lingerie.
Right.
Yeah,
And
it's
she,
sexy
like she
with it.
said, every
Hey
woman is
man,
sexy. So
that
she
shit
makes
don't
it
come in
all
my
sizes.
size. Fuck her. I mean the
Thank
the
you.
bras. The bottoms do, the
Oh,
tops
okay.
don't.
Yitty
That bitch
Oh.
don't.
does.
She don't go past like a F or G.
Oh.
What
Oh, she
about
doesn't?
Yitty?
Nah,
Well,
I
then
need
that's
an
no
H.
point. Thank you.
What
Save
about
us.
Yitty? Lizzo's brand.
Yitty.
Yeah.
No,
So
okay.
Yitty, you have to buy the subscription for, and I don't want to have to do that shit.
Oh.
Oh.
My
Like
big
I looked at
problem
that. You have to
is.
buy a subscription into it, and then you have to like, oh, if I
Okay.
don't want something that month, I don't.
Oh
You
no,
can.
that's like
That's too much you have to
Fabletics.
fucking. It is.
Yeah.
It's through
Fabletics is the
Fabletics.
same shit.
Okay.
And you can't get refunds. You can't like, let's say they take money and you're not buying, and they take it every month. If
Yep.
you cancel it, they just give you credit. You can't get your money back, even though it was your
Okay.
money and you never used it.
And Lizzo's brand
Right.
doesn't have underwire. It's like sports
Right.
athletic attire.
And
Bitch,
Lizzo's
Oh.
I need an
brand,
underwire.
Lizzo's brand deals with the size of the titties, but it don't deal with the your band size. So you
Yeah.
can have big
Okay.
ass boobs and a smaller band. And Lizzo's doesn't. That's the same thing with Torrid. I can't get bras at Torrid either. I can't get bras most places because
Fredericks of Hollywood.
I don't have any near me.
Okay.
There's none.
Bitch,
Mm.
Well,
buy it online, bitch.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for another arousing talk of
Titty
round
talk?
of titty talk. We will do
Hey,
this
nigga,
again.
you used to have some. You should be interested in this goddamn talk. Shit.
Yeah, but unlike you, mine sat up, bitch. Moving on.
You lie. I've
Um,
seen pictures. Stop it.
No, you have not.
Lie like a
Um,
rug.
Again.
Shut the fuck up!
And we will move on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to Bree, Joseph, and Jiatsu for sending us
Hey.
your comments.
Hashi.
Every time you say Jiatsu, I want to say Shiatsu.
Massage.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
racist.
was thinking at
Racist.
first.
Racist. Oh, you think they dogs now?
No.
Where you going,
Wait, what?
Kanye?
No,
What?
the
I'm
massage. A
The
shiatsu massage.
Not a
Oh.
Shih Tzu.
Not a shit.
Oh, well, for me, to myself, Anthony,
Shut the fuck up!
I
There
love
you
that
go.
accountability,
Buddy
black
Mark
man.
Thank you.
I love
There
that
you go.
accountability, black man.
Black History Month. Black History Month. And yo, okay, we got to move on because speaking of Black History Month, we did have one big momentous, happening, an event. And since it is,
Oh.
Did Anthony
All the
freeze?
Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
I love that he
I
froze,
hope I
but that
didn't.
came up.
there we go.
All the Caucasians to the back.
Louisiana internet, it's strike. But no, we had one of the blackest Super Bowls to ever happen in our lifetime and generation, and I think this will be the last blackest Super Bowl to ever happen
will.
in our lifetime and generation.
It will.
Super Bowl 59 hit in the great city of New Orleans, and while it was an ass whipping. It was belt to ass, boot to neck of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds, go Birds,
Birds,
Kelly
go
Green
Birds.
all day.
Go
To
Birds, Jalen Hurts.
the Kansas City
Yes.
Chiefs are Trump's
The
favorite
only
team.
black quarterback.
Oh,
Thank you. Not Kansas City. The Eagles, the
Oh.
only black quarterback.
yep. There was a
With a whole black
halftime
wife.
show. Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
who doesn't have to yell fried chicken. She
Fried
just cooked it.
chicken fried
It's
steak.
That poor Mahomes girl. But
No,
The Super Bowl-
poor Mahomes girl.
Oh,
Fuck that bitch.
okay.
Fuck her.
It's sarcasm, y'all. It's not like I care about this girl. I do not.
That was
I don't
that was a
care.
bless your heart type
Yes.
moment.
Bless
Okay.
her heart. She needs her Riri helmet. Let her go forth. But the Super Bowl halftime show has come and gone, and it is the most watched Super Bowl halftime show, beating out Michael Jackson by over 100,000 views. Michael Jackson back in 93 got 133.4 million views, and that is a huge undertaking because there was no internet, there was no Tubi, there was no
Right.
NFL Network. This was Fox and Fox alone broadcasting. That
Yep,
was
sitting in
it.
front of your TV. That was it.
Sitting in front of your TV, you couldn't watch it on your phone, nothing. But a certain man from Compton, California, aka the CPT, aka the birthplace of Eazy-E, aka the birthplace of Serena Williams, as well as many of the folks who showed up in that Not Like Us video, DeMar DeRozan. Kendrick Lamar comes in and brings in 133.5. Count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 viewers to the Super Bowl halftime show. And whether you were a fan of his music or a Drake lover or just a MAGA representative, you watched, you broke the record, live with it. You can't complain. You can't be mad. You could have sat your fat ass on the sofa and ate your guacamole and not be bothered. Or when the soft angel came in and said, time for a bathroom break, you could have went into the bathroom and jerk off to Donald Trump or Drake, whichever one you felt was more comfortable and got you to your climax. The man broke a record.
Oh my God, I want to.
I want to know exactly how did everybody feel. We're going to do this right quick. I'm going to tell you right now, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was awesome. Yes, it was a diss track, but it was bigger than Drake. It was truly a diss track to America. And to you,
yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, I salute you. Helene, how did you feel?
I thought it was excellent. I thought it was not a Super Bowl show, but I do think that it was a good message, a needed
Mhm.
message, and it was on the correct stage to get the most out of it, so the most people would see it, the most people that needed to see it, because we
Yeah.
already understand the message. This was for those of us that had not already known Kendrick and maybe didn't know about the Drake diss, but the Drake diss was kind of the cherry on top to all the other nuances that he had in the video, and it was to the folks that needed to see it.
Awesome. Chris, your thoughts?
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think it's one of the better halftime shows. I'm a big Kendrick fan, so I'm somewhat biased, but I still think that he did a really good job. I thought the second half, when he got into some of his more melodic, which when SZA pulled up, I thought that was the better part of the show. But I thought it was really good.
Okay. Nice. Britt?
Okay, so I had a white person say to me, thank God this happened because Black America is going to save us. I just want to let all y'all motherfuckers know that is not what this was.
God.
This was not, we're going to save you. This was us telling white America, fuck you. We'll take care of our own. We see you for who the fuck you are, America. We're not snowed. So it was really good, though. I really enjoyed it. Fuck Drake.
Did she say we're not snow?
She said it was really good though.
Oh, okay.
Snowed.
Oh, no, because when I heard snow, I was thinking they in pharma snow?
I thought she said that. Yeah, I thought that too.
Lick your boom boom down.
It was really fucking good. It was good. It was amazing.
Look at Chris and Jazz not knowing the words. Oh, them babies.
We didn't even know the words. It's okay.
Nobody knew the words.
Oh, fuck no. We just knew lick your boom boom down, goddamn.
I bet. I bet those are the words that y'all knew.
Most Jamaicans didn't know what he was saying.
He
Rhea.
didn't know what he was saying.
We have to ask the resident Jamaican. Snow, did you understand his words? You being from the Jamaican island.
Fuck no.
Okay, moving on.
He
What
was
did you?
Canadian.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes,
he
no,
was
from
Canadian. Him
He's
and
from
Drake.
He's the-
Canada
He was the biggest thing until Drake.
until
Snow
Drake.
was the Canadian. Well, next to Michael J. Fox, but Mike was straight up
Shania.
about
She was more popular than Snow.
Yeah,
We
she
like-
had hits.
We liked
she was,
Shania.
you're right.
The black
You're right.
community liked Shania.
Until
Yeah.
she became a Trump supporter, and now she says that she was not really one ever, and it's okay to change your mind. So I don't know.
Ah, oh well. Well, let's go to our toe expert.
You just skipped over me. I didn't say
No,
anything.
I would no, Rhea. I'm coming back to you. I was asking
Oh.
about Snow because of your
Damn.
Jamaican heritage.
Oh.
But you failed. Jazz, what are your thoughts? How did you feel?
I enjoyed the show. I thought it was great. I loved the artistic that was behind everything and his symbol, and I love Samuel L. Jackson. So I think he
Yeah.
did a
Right.
great job. People complaining about it, I haven't seen as to why they didn't enjoy it outside of the music, the songs that he selected. But I did talk to a friend, which is like, if he choose half of those songs, it would have been a pop out all over again.
Yeah.
Which I was just like, okay, that makes perfect sense.
That's a
So,
good
And
point.
he said he doesn't like doing the same thing twice.
right.
Yeah.
Gemini's, man, I respect it.
Yeah. Leave us alone.
I don't
Let us
trust the
do us.
Gemini.
There's
I
two
don't
on the
trust you.
pod.
You
He's a
shouldn't.
Gemini.
That's all.
You shouldn't.
Kanye
That's
just
all
trust
right.
him.
Gemini.
Well, let's
I
not.
would follow Kendrick wherever he goes.
He's
but
a Gemini,
I don't trust
Brit.
Geminis. Yeah, I know, but he's special.
So is Anthony.
And so is
Yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah.
What about Kanye? He's a Gemini.
Aren't Geminis the two-faced
There you
motherfuckers?
go. There you go.
Kanye's
Kanye's
a
a
Gemini.
Gemini. There
Kanye
you go.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Anthony are twins.
Drake is a
Yep.
Yeah.
Scorpio. Look, every sign has their faults.
Trash.
Nobody's perfect.
Yes.
Virgos don't.
Taurus.
Child,
Virgos
please.
are assholes. They are some uptight, rude.
I got two little
Do it
assholes
my
in the
way
den right now
assholes.
who are Virgos. Get out of here.
Tauruses
y'all
are
ain't the shit.
nice. Everyone loves a Taurus. We just
No,
like
but
to
they
eat
Shut up,
and
Rhea.
No, they
sleep.
don't.
Rhea.
No, they don't.
No one. No, Rhea.
No.
Stop your lies.
Ray, my favorite guy was a Taurus, so I don't have anything
Thank
negative
you.
to say.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, here's the thing though. Taurus and Gemini right next door to each other.
Yeah.
Prince is a Gemini.
Yes.
So is Pac.
I trust Prince.
Pac is a pot, yeah. He's a
Mark
pot.
Yeah,
Mark?
Pac is a Gemini.
Ew,
Marky
fuck
Mark was a
Marky
Gemini.
Mark. Fuck Marky Mark. Fuck
I
Marky
knew
Mark.
that-
Fuck Marky Mark. Fuck
I knew
Marky
that
Mark.
would-
And
I knew
fuck
It
that
Marky
sounds
Mark.
like you want to fuck Marky Mark.
No,
so-
no. I had an opportunity. It didn't go down. So there you go. I mean, it was
Okay,
ruined,
well, no one cares about that hotel.
but- Wait,
so we're
Chris,
gonna
what's
go.
your sign?
I'm a
I just
Leo.
wanna know.
Chris is a
Love
Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Everyone loves
Trash.
Leos.
No, they don't. That's a lie. Rhea, stop lying today.
I
Stop
love
lying
Leos.
today.
Oh,
No.
Donnie's a
I have
Leo.
the perfect.
Okay.
I have the perfect combination. I'm a Libra on a Scorpio cusp, so I'm a beautiful Libra, and I'll fuck you up like a Scorpio.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't care.
So,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't
We're
care.
gonna
I
move
don't
on.
care.
Rhea, how did you feel?
Yes.
Yes, tell
Yay.
us.
I'm so happy that Serena Williams's makeup artist got it right, and she looked
Right.
her regular skin tone. She didn't look washed out and pale. I loved her sea walk. I love the part of the show where
Mhm.
he's walking this way, but he's Cedric. Yeah.
That's exactly how he looked too.
That was my favorite. I loved his outfit. I love those bell bottoms, like those $1,500 pants.
You mean those Sears mud jeans?
Those are $1,500 designer jeans.
Yeah, guess what they look like?
Easy.
Sears mud jeans. You remember those
I remember.
jeans back in the
Oh,
day?
I remember Mud.
Oh, I
yeah.
remember Mud in the early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I thought it was
I do.
fabulous. I've been watching it all week. I've been watching some think pieces on it, and not from both sides because I don't care what the other side thinks. I just wanted people to break down all the Easter eggs, and there was some stuff that I didn't know about, and I'm happy that the people broke it down. So I
Yeah.
loved it. I thought it was
I-
phenomenal.
Ooh,
I will
share.
say my favorite Easter egg was one that I pondered over for the whole week. Was the street lamp scene, the street corner scene,
Mhm.
and I kept saying this means something, not just that he has the culture or the culture has his back, but it comes from whacked out murals where he said, "I lost a lot of friends, 16 to be specific. There are 16 cats behind them, and the ones
Are
that
there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Some of them move out the way for the camera. Like when he gets to the street light, there's 16 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them break off. But it's all his dead homies that's with him.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that one.
Sam screaming to duct one life. That was some
Yeah.
shit. I was like, oh.
But do you
I see you brought your
do you
homies
see
with
the
you.
beauty
The cultural cheat
of
code.
black culture? White people just stick Taylor Swift up there and she just sings. We have depth. There is soul and honesty to us. And they're just like a blank page that you just scribble something on. I'm just saying.
Well,
Brit.
well, you got to understand, Brit, is that a white page is just a page, but it means nothing until you put those black letters on it, and it means something. Bean
My
pie, my
brother.
Bean pie.
sister. Okay, but no, it was great, and I believe Kendrick broke a couple of records. He broke the fastest viewership on YouTube. At 60 million views within 5 days, over
Good for him.
over 2.5 million likes.
That's where I watched it because I didn't watch the game.
Apple spoke on they had issues replaying it because so many people were jumping on at the same time to rewatch it. But he almost broke the internet, and I got a strong feeling that just like Black History, this is the last one we gonna see. Because I believe Kid Rock is up for next year.
Oh
Are you
Along with
fucking
Roseanne
serious?
Barr.
I thought that was satire. Are you serious?
Anthony talking shit. He talking
Nigga,
shit.
I had heard that.
Oh shit.
He is not relevant at all.
I
Ain't
was
no
like,
way.
nigga, what?
No, I'm teasing. No, but he was on Bill Maher and he spoke about it.
Yeah.
And he said something that I caught. I said, well, at least he admitted. He said, look, for me, when I started, I emulated rap culture, black culture, and da 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 da.
Oh,
Nigga.
he admitted
And-
Culture
Yeah, he was a rapper.
vulture.
Yes.
Before
he is.
before the whole bomb with the bomb, no, he was Kid Rock. He used to have a high top moose
Yeah, I remember.
haircut.
Yeah.
And
And
wanted
had-
to claim
Yeah,
and
okay.
always wanted to claim how broke and how this he was.
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit. Come to find out he was fucking lying.
I think they say he
He
was
was-
from like a suburb.
He was
near
from the
Auburn
fucking
Hills.
burbs, came with
Yeah.
from money.
And
Culture
his first
vulture.
album,
Only-
I still laugh grit sandwiches for breakfast. I was like, okay, cuz.
Nigga.
The only tie to black culture that he actually legitimately has is his half black son. That's it.
Well, but again, it was
You know
just
how many
funny to
slave
hear
masters
him
had
say it.
half black kids? That ain't no tie to
Right.
black culture, bitch. That just means you
Right.
want to fuck black dick or fuck black pussy.
That's why I
Next.
said that's the closest he can get that he can claim authentically, because everything else, like
Right.
he said with Bill Maher, was utilized to get him out there. Once again, a white artist using black culture, like Iggy Azalea. She didn't talk like
Post
that.
Malone.
She didn't act like that. Post Malone. All of a sudden now he's a country artist. They do it every
MGK.
single fucking
Mm.
time, and then they get to where they want, and then they want to play respectability politics. And they
Y'all
become
remember
white.
when Pink? We all thought Pink was black.
Black. We
I thought
was
she
a
was
light-skinned
mixed.
black girl.
I
That's
did think she
crazy.
Here's
was
the
mixed.
thing.
She
She hated that album. She never wanted to make that album. She didn't like
And that's why,
that
but you know
whole.
what? And that's why I don't consider her a culture vulture, because she was pushed into doing that by her label.
Right.
Right.
That album
Right.
was fire though. Like,
It
It
was.
was.
It was.
Like,
There you go. Look,
Right, like, I was like, okay, like, Pink, you did your thing on that, even though you didn't
and
like
she had
it.
the little shoulder bar.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Her second album was the one where she said, "L.A. told me
Told
you'll
me
be a pop
you'll
star,"
be a
and it
pop
was
That
like
album was fire
All
too.
you have to do is
it was a
change
good album
everything
because
you
that's when
are.
she moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, she moved into
That
what
was
she
a-
was
that was
truly
a great
comfortable in.
album.
It was.
Yeah, I mean, again, but then she showed up again and did Lady Marmalade. So I mean,
But
It-
that's
it-
why, like,
Yeah.
Eminem has been accepted, because Eminem never tried to be something he's
I
not.
was gonna say, but he ain't tried to
poor
be
white
nothing. He ain't-
trash.
Yeah.
Right. He's
Yeah.
poor white trash, and he rapped about being poor white trash.
Tommy
but
Richard
I will
might
say this, and then we got to move on.
Wait.
The one good thing that came out of that interview with Kid Rock, he said for folks who complain about DEI, Kendrick's performance really was DEI because there was not a white person in the vicinity, and
Good.
he used, like he said,
Because
he
they
used
can't dance. They can't dance like that.
Eric Nies would want to have a talk with you.
I had a talk. I had a talk
Eric
with
Nice.
him.
I remember that
I,
nigga.
I had.
I'm joking.
I had a talk with Eric Nies. He tried to take me home from a club one
Oh
night.
God. Okay, Rhea. Everybody tried in Hollywood.
Did you just say
These are the
Wait a second.
tales, the freaky
Hold on,
tales.
the hoe tales. Wait a second. Chris was gonna say something though.
No, I was just gonna say that Tommy Richmond might be the next person to do that because he came out recently saying that he's not a rapper and it's like use rap
Yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
Who is that? I don't even
He
know
sings
who
that
is.
Million Dollar Baby.
million dollar baby song.
Oh, I ain't never
That song fire
represented
too.
that.
Ma'am, didn't we tell you on the last show don't sing no more?
Y'all sure did, and it was the clip of the week. It was the fucking clip of the week.
Oh, you got another one too. I got another clip I'm gonna put out there next week, so don't worry. But
What if he
no,
said, Rhea, don't do that. Don't do that.
don't do that anymore. But no, the whole thing with Tommy Richmond, it's always been that way. You know, they find a way to befriend us or befriend the things that people like us
Elvis.
create.
Well, I thought
And
that was a
then
black person
explode him.
singing that song.
Me
so
too.
He fooled me.
I didn't
What,
think he was
the
black.
Million
I thought he
Dollar
was
Baby?
mixed.
Yeah, he's very white. Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
never
okay.
saw him. I just
No,
heard
when
him on
I heard
TikTok.
it on the radio, I just assumed he was a Negro.
Well, who's that other little white rapper?
Jack Harlow or
Jack.
Harlow.
Jack
He's
Harlow.
adorable. Did you
I love
see?
Jack Harlow.
Right.
Oh, but he's making his mistakes as well because I don't believe anybody should be locked in one set genre. Go ahead and explore if you're comfortable with it. Shit, 3 Stacks made a flute album and it got nominated for a Grammy. Okay,
Crazy.
Yeah.
so again, Jack Harlow I think he's performing like Sinatra, like
Yeah.
the standards,
He's a
and
singer?
he's having he sings.
Is he?
Mhm. Yeah, he's
I
a-
didn't know
I'm not
that.
saying he's a
think it's
good
an
singer. He was singing some
But
old
to do
like
the standards, you're supposed to be pretty good.
But the whole aesthetic
Yeah.
changed. Like
yeah,
Oh,
Did
really?
it?
Yeah.
and they started
He's
jumping on
6'2".
him. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I thought he
he's
was
6'2".
little. I thought
No,
No
he
one
is 6'2".
cares.
Look
Y'all
at
Calm
Rick.
down.
lusting.
Rick-
That's her next.
Rick-
That's
That
her
has
next.
nothing
Damn,
to do with
Rick.
anything.
At all.
yeah, it has nothing to do with
Nothing.
anything. But I
Britt
thought he was
saw
gonna
that and her
probably-
pussy started jumping.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh,
Wipe your leg, Britt.
All right.
right."
Yeah,
The
we
fuck?
we gonna put a pin in it because nobody wants a
Don't
big
wipe your
jumpy pussy.
leg.
No. We gotta move on. We
I gotta look this
must
Jack
move
Harlow
on.
thing up though.
Yeah. But again, Brianni, Joseph, Jiatsu, thank you so much for sending your comments. We appreciate it. We love that y'all are a part of the conversation and got us talking as well. Just keep in mind that no musician has become a billionaire just by singing
No.
alone. So that's really the
What
answer
about
to it
Taylor
all.
Swift?
Nigga,
Kanye
first of all,
helped her
Taylor
out.
Swift came.
Taylor's
Taylor
not a
Swift
billionaire,
came from money.
and she comes
She's
from
not a
money.
billionaire?
She's not. Yeah, she comes
She's
from
not a
money. She's
billionaire.
not a billionaire yet.
Kanye helped
They
her out.
make billions.
Remove
they
Kanye
make
taking that
billions.
mic.
Yeah.
Remove that entire situation.
Oh,
no, she's
speaking
kind
of,
of
thank
over
you.
here.
She's worth 1.6 billion.
Ooh.
But is that on music alone?
Yeah,
'Cause
she
she's
doesn't have
also
any products.
No,
It
I
doesn't
think
have to be
she's
products. It
She's
could
been
be Yeah.
spokesperson for
for
things.
Maybelline, and she's also got her own label too. So
Oh.
Nigga, she is the epitome of basic white bitch. I'm sure there's some mediocrity level product that she's like haggling
then
for on her
I'll
website.
stand corrected. There is one, and it's Taylor Swift. But
She might be doing the next
thank
Super
you.
Bowl, in my opinion.
Huh?
I think
Say
she's
it
probably
again?
gonna be. I think she's probably gonna be the one who's gonna do the next Super Bowl. Like it just seems like it's
Ew.
seems like the
They
platform
need a
is being
safe.
set
Yeah,
for
they
her.
need a safety net.
Yeah, that's
It
a
might be
huge
for the safety
transition.
net. It
They
could be.
need a white palette cleanser, and she is definitely a
Yeah.
white palette cleanser. And
That is true.
honestly, I could see them like maybe throwing some shade and maybe putting Drake in for a song or something like a
No,
collab.
Drake doesn't
Nah.
like it, and she does not like Drake because
Oh, she
was
doesn't?
think-
Oh, then never mind.
no.
Damn.
Not
this-
after
She was
that
going.
Taylor
She was
Made
getting lit for
freestyle.
Kendrick.
Oh yeah,
Was she?
she loves
I
her
didn't pay
Kendrick.
attention
Oh,
to
she
her.
loves Kendrick.
Yep.
They did Bad Blood together.
Oh, that's
He was
right,
on the
yeah.
remix. Yeah, like they cool.
Because
But,
now we
um,
got
songs with Drake?
bad blood.
Ma'am.
We used to
Nope.
have
Still singing.
bad
Ma'am.
blood.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Girl, you stay getting yelled at.
Okay, so we can move on. I do want to say two quick things. Jazz mentioned Kanye West. Breaking news: Kanye West and his real doll are getting a divorce. That is
Yes.
coming
AI
to
companion.
Really?
the AI
That nigga said
companion.
his
AI
AI
companion.
I'm
companion.
so happy she's getting out
Ma'am,
from under
inside
that
voice.
fucking psycho.
Inside
I'm
voice.
so happy
Yeah,
that
you,
she's
you're
getting
peeking.
out from under
Britt,
that.
that's a
girl.
robot. She's not a real
Chris, turn
person.
your mic up.
Turn my mic up.
He
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
he
can barely hear
turned
you.
her into the robot. She did it willingly, obviously, but I don't think when she went into it, she knew it was going to go as far as it's gone.
To
So
be,
I'm
I don't
proud
feel
of her
bad
for
for
getting
her.
a divorce.
you
I
can
don't
look
feel
at
bad
all
for
the
her.
stuff that Kanye and Kim went through, and that was enough evidence for her to be able to
Yeah.
identify, like, this might not be
But
the
everybody's
regular
smart.
relationship.
But not everybody's intelligent. Just because not everybody's smart enough to see that. Some women are so
But
blinded.
any of his past relationships that were public knowledge, them women ended up fucked up in the end, or they
But
ended
did you
up having
see?
bad blood with him in the end.
Yeah, we got bad blood. Did you see?
Okay.
Kim is trying to look like Bianca Sensori now. Kim is
Oh,
taking on the aesthetic of Bianca
Oh
Sensori.
Is she
God.
running around naked
you know
somewhere?
what?
Does she not know
What's the
her
aesthetic?
identity?
Just about.
Mm.
Mm.
But
Ain't
you
she
don't
a
think
Well,
she's
truth?
doing that?
along with
Ain't
They
that,
say
you
she
think she's
wants
doing
that
that
old thing
more?
back. She
Ew.
wants him back.
I think you don't think she's doing that more of like, okay, I'm divorced, I'm free, I'm gonna
No,
get
I
out
think
here and
she's
show these
like
tatas.
she wants to be the
well,
it
she's
girl.
always done that.
She always wants to be the it girl. She does not want anybody taking her place. So she's got to do what everybody else is doing and being naked.
I guess.
So
She's such
Okay.
what the fuck?
Okay, but put a pin in that. Hold that. What the fuck? Because there's one more
Jessica
piece.
said, hold it.
I want to make an announcement for. Um, Courts made a decision. The lawsuit that was put towards Jay-Z has been dropped,
Mm.
and Jay-Z has pulled a Drake on Tony Busby and hit him with a defamation lawsuit, and it is sticking.
As
They
he
are
should.
not dropping it. So all
Rhea,
the
how do
jokes
you feel
about
about that?
Jay-Z,
I have no
yeah,
comment. I have
and
no
there was
comment.
no money being exchanged.
Just because
That
a lawsuit gets dropped doesn't mean that he's innocent.
That's fair. That's fair.
Again,
It's just that it's hard to prove.
I think when she it came out just
well,
the
Deputy Dog, get your magnifying glass and your Sherlock Holmes hat
Deputy
and find those
Dog!
clues.
Why? Wow.
What'd you say, Chris?
I was gonna say, can you hear me better now? Is this better?
No.
Yeah, a little better, a
little
little,
better.
but not as much.
Araya.
Right.
Araya.
Okay.
Araya.
Is that better?
Uh,
That
No.
we'll just ride with it.
Okay,
Let's see.
My bad. But yeah, that's that article that came out that when she was kind of contradicting the story. I think that really kind of hurt her a lot.
You try to remember a 25-year-old story.
Nope, and trust me, Rhea, we're with you. We feel you. Not really.
I mean,
But
but
I'm
don't
just
wait
saying-
25 years to try to recant the story.
And then when your daddy jump on it, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going against her, and we weren't there, but again, they've dropped the case because the evidence is just not strong enough to run with it. Not his defamation case. This could break that. This could break Busby, man. This could really hit him in the pocketbooks. And I think they're requesting $20 million.
So, but I don't
From it.
understand how the defamation case stands. Like, I get that you talk shit, you could get in trouble potentially. But if it was a lawsuit that was filed, the lawsuit is literally on record. How are you suing for defamation if they're talking about said lawsuit? Like, what else did he say for it to be defamation?
I think he talked top shit about Jay-Z. And
Well,
that's
but
why
also-
that's why they're coming after him for defamation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But again, I think it's also the same thing on why Drake is suing UMG for defamation. You use things like I had to move my kid out of school. It's not safe. These words are inflammatory and it's hurting my career. From what they put in the defamation case,
Fucking Brit.
they did the same thing. So it's gonna be one of those situations where we'll see. They may drop it,
Have y'all
but right now
noticed
it's
how
sticking.
quiet the Togarian is?
She's stinking deep.
I don't.
She's,
She don't have a dog.
she ain't
I
got
was
no dog in
listening.
the
I was
fight.
listening to y'all.
But we'll see.
All right, so last episode of Harlem was it dealt a lot with the entirety of the show dealt with relationships that the women had with each other, and then relationships when they were trying to find companions. So the topic that intrigued me the most was, do you think that there are certain kinds of relationships to fit whatever your desired effect is, I guess. So like the main, I would guess she was the main character, Megan Good's character.
Camille.
She was Camille. She was unmarried, had been going back and forth with her man, and then she ends up being pregnant once they actually officially break up for the second time, if not more than that, really. And they were agreed to co-parent. Okay. And in the co-parenting, it, of course, there were feelings involved. The second person that I say that the show was kind of based on, like it zoned in on, especially for that last season, was what's the uppity
Ty?
one?
No.
Or are you talking about
Well,
Quinn.
Quinn?
Quinn.
Quinn.
So Quinn was in a situation that really intrigued me because her situation was she found a man, the man that he checked all the boxes. He catered to her. He was good looking, he had money, he, was a nice person. He checked on her, he checked all the boxes until he didn't. And the until he didn't was the fact that he did not want to be in a monogamous relationship. He wanted to be he wanted her to be the main, and then he was to have a side woman, but the kicker was that he wanted Quinn to befriend and know who the person on the side was. Like, you will meet her, you will talk to her, we will have an agreement of such. When I am not with you, I am with her. When I'm not with her, I'm with you. But you will be my main. You are the woman that I will give the house and the cars and the kids to, but she will be there to fulfill another need. Third was the third was Ty. So Ty was a walking red flag all throughout the show. Um, Literally a
King
walking red
Red
flag.
Flag.
She had commitment issues, she had intimacy issues. She could fuck anything walking, but she could not be ultimately intimate outside of having sex with them. And then the fourth one was Angie. Is it Angie,
Yeah,
right?
Angie.
Angie.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Angie was not actively so Angie, she was active and she was the most probably free spirit outside of
Right.
Ty, and she was not necessarily looking for a relationship, but she was looking for the next good dick, and she was
Yep.
finding said dick at every possible corner. And then she ended up turning kind of a one night stand into a long lasting relationship. They get into a relationship, she's trying to get her career off, and her career ends up having an upward trajectory when she gets into this relationship. Will you marry me? Yes. And Angie has always been very about herself, which is not a bad thing, especially as a single woman with no children. You can be about yourself. But when it came time to be in that relationship bubble, he ended up being a little more of a narcissist. And then she ended up still wanting to worry about her career. And it was like, do I want to be? And I wrote that to Jazz. I'm like, would you have a problem being a kept woman? Because that's ultimately what he wanted her to be. Like, you don't need to work, you don't need to do this, I will take care of you. So would you have a problem being a kept woman? Out of those four scenarios, the question poses: one, are you okay with any of those four scenarios? And two, could you live your life in any of those four scenarios?
All right.
Mm.
So, well, let's start off with. Oh wait, you're moderating. You called it off. Who you want to start with?
Let's start with a guest, and then we'll kind of go dish back and forth. Let's start
Mhm.
with Toes R Us.
No, I wouldn't want to be in any scenario that any of these ladies were in. If I had to pick, I'd probably say Ty's, but I'm not a walking red flag. But Ty was able to find somebody who pretty much called her out, made her kept her accountable, and also was genuine. So that was a very more stable situation than any of the other three.
How do you know you're not a walking red flag?
Thank you.
Because if I was, people from my past wouldn't keep popping up trying to bring me back into their life.
But do
Are
they
they
pop up
just
because you got good
psychotic and
pussy,
love it? Yeah.
or that part?
Listen, if folks is popping up got full wives out here in my DMs still, maybe Jazz's jokes is good, maybe Jazz's cat is great. It could be both things.
Like, yeah.
So I mean, I've been told I'm very good to have conversations with. I think I'm all right. I don't know.
Jazz is saying she ain't no walking red
I don't
flag,
know.
but she could be like a walking red billboard.
Right. Do you think that as you get older that you would accept any of these scenarios?
Yes, I would say Quinn's. I'm probably two terrible talking stages away from being in Quinn's situation.
Damn.
But I would
I
also need
can't.
to make sure I had me somebody on the side as well.
And see, and that's what they never
They
delved
didn't.
into if she was allowed to do the same
Because if she
on the
is, then
side,
that's ideal. Yes.
that part. Ray of Sunshine,
Yes.
would you be down for any of those scenarios, or are you more
Yes.
of a traditionalist
Angie.
in your relationship?
I would like to be a kept woman. I
How
don't
did we
want.
know?
Angie.
How did we know?
I don't.
Angie.
I don't want to work, and I don't want to do anything. I just want to get money, and I'll have sex, and I'll suck your dick, and you just have to. You just have to. You just have to take me out. Let's just take me out and buy me things.
Not just take me out. Rhea, you deserve more.
No, buy
Rhea,
me things. I said buy me things.
Make sure he rub your
Rhea,
feet and stuff.
No,
there
I don't
is a
care
way.
about that.
Rhea, there is a way you can be that. You could be kept, make money, and just suck a dick anytime. Get on welfare. Section 8.
Well,
Your house is
no,
kept.
No,
no, you don't make enough money on that.
Oh goddamn! I
no.
was trying to make a joke. All right, I don't need your
Rhea,
goddamn
has your
common
mind
sense.
shifted to wanting to be kept? Would you have wanted to be kept in your 20s?
No, in
Would
my
you have wanted to
20s,
be kept in your 30s?
I was searching for real love.
Oh my
I'm
God.
searching for real love.
This woman continues to murder the hits.
He does. He does. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Hit it, Anthony. Hit it. Hit it,
You
Anthony.
got it? Oh,
my
I thought he was going to join in. He's like,
Shut the fuck up!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, in my 20s, I was a working woman. I worked like 2 to 3 jobs. I had my shit on lock. I bought a house. I bought a car. I finished my education. I was running things. I was a boss bitch. And I was trying to find my equal, and I never found it. I never found an equal. So when I moved to Florida, I kind of peeled back my lifestyle. I just kind of rented a one bedroom apartment. I was working part time. I was going to the beach a lot, and then I met this guy who said to me on our first date, "I want to take care of you. You don't have to do anything." And I said, "Let's be in a relationship." And I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship with this person for 2 years. It had its ups and downs, but ultimately I left with fabulous purses and a full furnished apartment.
ooh.
You know when I always said Brit is the gullible one? I retract that. I retract. Rhea takes the cake. It is yours. I love how she did like, hey, I want to take care of you. Would you like that? Would I? Yes. Oh, excuse me. No, we got to do it like Rhea.
Like Scooby-Doo.
I could just see
Listen.
the dude coming down the street, coming on the beach, and just look at Rhea and go, "I want to take care of you. I want to keep you kept." Yes.
I mean, it worked until it didn't. So
Right.
here we are. Now I'm broken by myself. So it is
Oh,
what it is.
Pobrecito.
Damn.
Never follow Mary J. Blige.
Okay. Chris, as a man, would you want to be a kept man or be the reverse of some of these situations, or would you want to have a woman that you put in these situations?
And I apologize for the bad audio if y'all can't hear me.
You're fine. No, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now? Okay, cool. I was playing around with too much stuff. I should have just left well enough alone. But do I want to be a kept man? No. It sounds good, but honestly, no. But would I turn down a very rich woman? Also, no. So I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, but I guess like, I'll like a real life example. Like, so I'm talking to a woman, that's a doctor or about to be a doctor. Would I want her
Nice.
to like do everything for me? No, I wouldn't. But like if Rihanna, like if she was single, she was like, pulled up on me, yeah, I would date her and let her pay for everything, because she's
Ooh.
rich. Um,
Same.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But also, do I want to take care of a woman? Also, hell no, absolutely not. And I'll be honest with you,
That nigga say, hell no, absolutely not.
and Jazz knows me. She know I can be a little full of myself. I don't feel like I have to do that. I think that I can. I don't think I need to like finance a woman to be able to get her to like me. So I think that's kind of beneath me. And I'm
But
sounding ignorant right now.
would you have a main and then a side chick?
No, when I'm in love, it's just you and me. Like,
Okay.
Aw, that's
yeah, I'm definitely.
Until you get to the love phase, are you the walking red flag?
I don't think I'm a red flag, but that would
oh,
have to.
yep, he is. The minute he said, "I don't think I am."
I'm
Did
not
you
a-
see Jazz look away?
Jazz, Jazz is my biggest hater. Like, don't.
Yeah, that's not true.
Jazz looked squarely to the left. She was like,
Jazz like my sister, so I let it rock. But she be hating. She's like my big sister who just be hating.
My nigga, you're older than me. I'm 29.
Why is she on God's Day lying?
Well, everybody's been lying today, Helene.
I have not
That
told their
nigga
one
stay
lie.
lying.
Britt, we
Thank
caught you in a lie. It lasted 5 minutes. It
I
lasted.
don't remember. I don't
Look.
remember.
That's that
Oh, my
THC in her
goodness.
system.
It is. It is that
I do.
good
I,
weed.
I gotta say, I do like Chris's answer about more. Yeah, if it was a rich woman, I think of the Eddie Murphy joke from Raw with Johnny Carson. I could just see Chris going, I just went to work and I know you have $355 million, but look, I have $200, so now we have $350
million and $200.
$250.
Right.
We do this together. It's like, yeah, hey, Chris, salute. Get your money. Get your money, King. Get your money, King.
And I ain't gonna lie, when I was talking to this doctor, when she started telling me about like her salary, I'd be lying if I didn't get like, started having like daydreams. I'd be lying if I said that.
This nigga.
Of how you
Running
can
on
help
the
her
beach?
spend her money?
No, not that's her money. That's her money.
He said daydreams.
Like, yeah, a lot of issues, like 90% of my issues are financially related. Maybe like 95%. So yeah, like having like a rich woman, yeah, I wouldn't turn that down.
But
I'm not mad at it.
would you allow her to not necessarily keep you? But so like if y'all got together, like we're talking marriage, and she is the predominant breadwinner, would that would there be an issue with that in the relationship? Because at that time, Angie's man is the predominant breadwinner. So like that's where she was like, no, like you have yours, I spend yours, but I have mine, and you have yours, but we have some that's together, but it's like it's still separate. Would you have an issue with the dynamic shifting of her making more money?
No, I don't think so. And like, just to be for real, like if I was in that situation, that's why I feel like there's like equity has to come into play. Like it obviously wouldn't make sense for someone who's making like $300,000 to go 50-50 with someone who isn't making anywhere close. So I would try to do my my part, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that it's an equal relationship, just to be serious. So even if it's not like, we're obviously not paying the same, like whatever like 50-50 looks like, whatever that partnership looks like, I would try to have a relationship to where like it would make sense for us. But nah, I wouldn't feel like less of a man. I know some dudes say that if their woman makes more. I mean, shit, black women make more than black men today. They out earn us. They
That's
out
true.
degree
Ooh,
us.
can we, Anthony, make sure you make that the clip of the week, please?
Yeah, I need, because I was gonna ask like, why is that a statistic? But that's going down a totally different road. So I ain't even.
I mean,
More educated.
It's more education.
And I mean, I
You
guess
got
you want to get to it. You got to tie in like, that black men get incarcerated more. I mean, there's a lot of like rabbit holes you could get down, but it makes sense. And like, Jazz and I are both from North Carolina. Like, black people as a whole are succeeding there. But black women, they're go-getters. And I'm not saying that to pander. It's just what it is. Like, a lot of them are go-getters in ways that some black men aren't.
Can I ask Chris a question?
Then.
What's up?
Yes, ma'am.
Chris, let me ask you this to a black man. Why is it that black men are intimidated by black women that are go-getters? Because a lot of black women that handle their business always get a negative label onto them. Why is that? It's just like, because some of y'all don't want women to, she a gold digger, but if she got her own money handling her business.
So I'll try to keep it kind of short. So it kind of does like tie into like a lot of like sexism and misogyny, that like we have roles that we're supposed to fill, and then you throw in like black with it that we're especially supposed to be dominant, strong. So like just to keep it super short, that a lot of guys feel emasculated if they're not feeling like a role. Like if I'm not the breadwinner, if I'm not like the head of the house, that we have like this idea of a role that we're supposed to play, and when we're not doing that, or with a woman that like so like if all I have to offer is like taking like paying for everything, and I have a woman that doesn't, like why am I here? So I feel like you have to be more of a well-rounded person. So I feel like if you just, I think black men, I think they get intimidated by it, because if that's all I have to offer and she doesn't need that, what else do I have to offer? So I think they're looking at themselves and they're seeing like their deficiencies, when like this one big thing that's like my trump card and I no longer have it, or she doesn't need that. It's like, what else do I have to offer? So it's like if a sports analogy, like if I'm the shooter on the basketball team, but you already got a lot of shooters, if that's all that I can do, I'm gonna feel inadequate. So I think like just to put it kind of like, there's probably like a more eloquent answer that someone who's more well spoken can give, but I think it really just comes down to like the roles that I think that men are supposed to play. Just to put it simply.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I would like to answer sort of that question, but from the outside looking in. My dad was married to my mom and is now married to my stepmom. Two very successful black women. They both make and made more money than him when they were like when my mom was alive. The relationship between my mom and my dad did not work, because I would see that my mom would do exactly what she shouldn't have done, and that was mention how much money she would make. Whereas my stepmom, who was an engineer, worked for NASA when they met, has never in the entire, and they've been married since 1992, I've never heard my stepmom say anything about how much money she makes in conjunction to my dad.
But Helene, why is that off limits? Like, why should that be off limits?
Because if you use it in a way, if you purposely are using it as a dagger, yeah. If you're purposely using it as a, and y'all think my mouth is bad, my mom, I get it wholeheartedly from my mama. If she wanted to throw daggers at you, she could break you the fuck down and make you cry. And I have seen her break down grown ass men. Some of them deserved it. I will not say that she was just lobbing insults at people just willy nilly, but when she got pissed, and I wouldn't say that it was like she was doing it completely out of like, it was not unjustified, because my dad was doing fuck shit. Like my dad married the woman that he was cheating on my mom with. There was some fuck shit going on. So I'm not going to say that, but she would lob those types of, and I mean, it was killer. And if you're using it to weaponize against them purposely to break them the fuck down, then yeah, you can't do that. You have to learn to fight fair. And she didn't.
I thought you meant she was just like, she just wasn't using it that way. That's totally different.
So it started out like she would just say things, and it wasn't like she was purposely weaponizing it, but she would say things, and then it got to the point to where she could see that it was hurting him because he was hurting her.
Damn. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, actually.
They didn't need to be married to each other. They shouldn't have gotten married. They definitely should not have been married to each other.
There are just some people who should never have
they shouldn't have been married.
Husband and wife.
Might
have been better as just boyfriend, girlfriend.
Shit, barely that too. Let's say go ahead, Britt.
Got her finger up.
I know. Go ahead, Britt.
They just asked who hasn't. I mean, I looked at all four, and I love Angie's spirit, but I would make the same decision she made, because when I was young, my father raised me, don't ever depend on a man, ever. Because if you do, something's always being held over your head. You are relying upon this individual. You're relying upon this individual for your basic necessities. You know, make sure your basic necessities are covered. As far as Ty is concerned, I am not her type of walking red flag. I am.
You're your type of walking red flag.
You are a walking red flag.
Damn.
You got some red flag energy, ma'am.
You do.
But not her type.
You're a
Mine
little
is
toxic.
emotional.
Not her
Mine's
type.
emotional. Mine's emotional.
Okay. They're basically saying you're like a EAS alert system red flag.
I don't think Britt. Britt doesn't have an issue with things like commitment. Britt just got some other shit.
Yeah.
Britt's got shit to work through. Okay, she's got childhood, fucking, and adult age trauma. But I think also, as much as I am like Camille, as much as I am like Camille, let's be honest, I don't
Let's be honest.
I don't think I could ever end up back with Ian the way she did, because I'd never trust him, and I have trust issues to begin with. That's why I also could not do what Quinn did. Well, what Quinn was thinking about doing, because I won't go through your phone and shit like that, but when you're not in my house, that's all that's going to be in my head is you're fucking some other bitch. And that chick was a lot. Like, if they wanted
She
to
was.
ease her in, she was not the one to ease Quinn into this situation, because she was like, look at my results. I ain't even got herpes. Like,
She did say that.
So I think what she was sharing was important, but I do feel like they
Right.
should have given her
but it wasn't
breadcrumbs.
right.
Like, let's just go out and
It
have
didn't-
drinks,
Right.
and then we can meet again in a
Right.
week to share more details.
But
I
y'all
would
got to remember,
say-
the other girl had been
She
in
had
it
been
for a minute.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Quinn,
she had been around
but-
for a minute.
Quinn ain't the first
Well, she
chick
was
she tried
also-
to be like,
Right.
She was also much younger than Quinn, to be honest with you. So she generationally, the talk around sex is far freer. It's
Right.
not so stigmatized as it is from Quinn's generation. But I've been in Quinn's possible situations so many times and been poor at that. I've had a man, had a kid.
No, you can't
He's
be
had
poor.
mad women, so would I do it if I was rich versus poor? I'd rather be rich and fucking have some side chick on the side, I guess. But for me, I'm about to make a gross amount of money at my job. I'm about to be in the situation where, could I have a kept man? Absolutely.
Chris, she's ready to take care of you, babe. Ready to take care of you, goddammit.
Y'all are dumb. Do I want one though? Absolutely not. What do you bring to the table? Come on. And I don't need you to have an
You have
Britt,
no,
did
see,
you
I don't
just
like that argument.
bring to the table male chauvinist argument here?
Oh,
No,
okay.
let
She
me
did.
finish. Let me finish.
Red
You
flag.
don't have to have an amazing job. It's not about the money,
Oh,
but you got to bring something to the table. Conversation, intelligence,
his dick.
fucking drive.
Dick.
I don't care. Like my dad said, I don't care if you're a janitor. No, seriously, Dick, please do small penis. I swear to God. Or if you're a woman, because like Quinn, I do swing both ways, and I would prefer to have what she had at the end, minus the fucking kids. What she had at the end, which is a far more equal and reciprocal relationship than she would have had with, what was his name again? I forgot it.
Seth.
With Seth.
Seth, yeah.
Like, Seth was great. Seth brought the dream, but Seth also brought things on the side that Quinn would have never been okay with. So, no, I don't want a man to keep, and no, I don't want to be kept. I want my equal intellectually. I don't need my equal monetarily.
You need Ty. You're Ty.
I need Ty. Oh, I love Ty. Ty is so
You're
fucking
Ty.
beautiful. Ooh, wee girl.
Red
Ooh.
flags, but you need somebody that's gonna keep your ass in check.
I mean, I
Yes,
thought-
because
Well, Ty wouldn't keep her in check because Ty.
Well,
needed
the
to be
other,
kept
no,
in
she
check.
needed,
You needed.
yeah, she needed to be
Right.
kept
Yeah.
in check. That's
well,
what I mean.
my thing is, I've dated guys who are not as, okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but if you're stupid and I'm smarter than you, I end up using that against you. So I
Bitch, you
need
like that
somebody-
shit.
I need someone who can challenge me.
You
because
married somebody stupid.
I know I
Bitch.
did.
Britt is just flying out her red flag. y'all.
Bitch.
No, but I married him for comfort. That didn't work. Don't do that, ladies or men. Don't do that. Don't marry someone for comfort. It just turns out bad.
Married that motherfucker for a credit score.
I did. I married him for his credit score. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? But it didn't work. So no,
She
I
was
do
475. Now she's 479.
But no, in the end, you're going to be stuck talking to this person. That's
Yeah.
what I look
Right.
for. And I think Ty was the only one who found her intellectual equal.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of this can just be
No.
you just get people that you're equally yoked with. Like, I get if you're like a rich celebrity and you want like the baddest woman, like that, there's gonna come with a price. But I feel like everything that Britt is saying, like, find someone that's like your intellectual equal, your financial equal, so you don't gotta really have these conversations to wonder like, okay, are they just using me? Find someone that's like, I'm just imagine if I'm a celebrity, I feel like it would just be easier just to date like another celebrity or someone who is already in that orbit. Because anytime there's like this like a disadvantage, I guess you could say. Like if I'm the rich one and you're regular, you're
Not regular.
Damn.
I don't like you're a normal citizen. Anytime,
Normal.
like normal. You know what I mean? Like anytime there's like
Citizen.
balance, I feel like that's where problems can occur, and that sounds like this is what like I haven't seen the show. That's what it sounds like. That's what's happening. There's just an imbalance.
But it
Yeah.
seems like when celebrities get with celebrities, it just causes more problems. I've seen more of those celebrity marriages work when they're with like quote unquote normal people than it's like celebrity versus
But those are
celebrity
the normal
at
people
times.
they met before the celebrity at the
That's
or at
true.
the beginning.
Oh, that's
That's
Or-
true. That's true. Because look
Well-
at Savannah. Savannah just is. Look, Savannah was like, motherfucker, I am here for the ride. And like she let LeBron shine, but LeBron don't never he always makes sure she is forefront. So it's like you depend on the person also that you with.
Yeah, but that was high school sweethearts too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
You know that.
again,
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube and
King.
his wife, that's been since day one. But I mean,
LL Cool J.
LL Cool
And
J,
Pauletta.
Denzel,
Yeah.
Sam Jackson.
Denzel,
Look,
right?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson's wife was with him during the crack era,
Right.
the heroin era.
Right.
That woman
But
is
then
strong.
again,
If y'all look at dating today, though, you date somebody, and you obviously not celebrity, but if you just dating somebody, are you looking at how high is their education? Do they have a college degree? Are they making this much money, salary wise? Because, and if not,
no.
what is the gap to where you just like, you know what, we on two different scales. If I'm making 100,000 a year, are you gonna date somebody making 55?
Depends on why are they making 55? Are they making 50? No, seriously, why?
That's
For
the-
me,
It working.
right.
I mean,
Right,
no,
but
but you
no.
know what? So in Brit's distorted way, I get it because think about it. Teachers in certain areas are only making $50,000, $60,000. So
Right.
are you looking at somebody that is a teacher as like, oh no, you ain't doing enough? Like you're a teacher.
Right.
You are making a base salary that is not that great, but you're doing something for
You're doing the
for the
Lord's
community.
work.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
So do you
I'll-
fight
Are
Yeah.
them
you
because of their salary?
Are you dating
But
a
a teacher
teacher that's
making-
making 45,000 less than you?
Yes, I have, and yes, I have.
Okay.
I can say
I
with
mean-
what I'm about to make,
Bitch,
I am
everybody
not-
makes less than you. Shit.
Right?
I
So
am
combined, we make less than you, motherfucker. The fuck is you talking about? Hell,
How
my
much you make,
salary, nigga. I will send you a text. You won't believe it's hourly. It's three
It's
figures.
obscene. It's obscene.
It's ridiculous.
How much she's
Yeah.
going to be making.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I told you. No, Chris, you know, I done piqued your interest, didn't I, Chris? God
That's what I do in the
Chris is
math.
like, do I really need the doctor? She
Yeah.
can
Right.
keep me.
I done piqued your fucking
Yep.
interest, didn't I?
but
She's
Do
already
I-
keeping me.
do I want
Child, that ain't
somebody
nothing. Go for it,
I
Chris.
don't know if I could get along with somebody who makes what I make because typically their views aren't my views. I
Right.
believe you burn this shit to the ground. I believe money is the end of all. I didn't
Jazz,
choose this amount.
Jazz just saw the number and she now wants to be kept.
No, I like to be free. I like to be
Oh,
free.
okay.
The
She
point
is Angie.
is, monetarily, I don't know if I align morally and value wise with people who make
You
what-
don't, because you don't, bitch, you don't like rich people.
I
You
hate
said it
rich
multiple
people.
times. Exactly.
hate
And you
the
would
rich.
become
I
one of
fucking
them.
hate the rich.
You would hate yourself every damn day.
Yes.
So who
And
would
She's
I
want
been
to
would-
screaming,
with
"Eat the
you?
rich" to herself in the
But
goddamn
that's
mirror.
Yeah.
also why
That's
when
why
I
you
found
need
out.
to give your money away to me.
Right.
I will
That
take
part.
care of
I'll
it.
take
But
it too.
that's
Give me,
also why when
I'll
I
take a
found
cut.
out how much it was going to be, I was like, who can I help? Who can I reach out to?
I will say that that was the first thing she said.
Look at Chris.
Yeah.
You want to help people.
I do. I want to help people because that's what
Well-
this money is for. It's for me to live and not worry about being kicked out of my apartment or, and maybe get an actual apartment with a kitchen. But it's also to make sure those I love are okay. And
Well, I think you should take care of yourself first because
That's
yeah,
right.
that's what
you
I
can't
said.
help
And
nobody. Yeah, you
I
can't
have
help
sent,
nobody.
I sent her
falling.
that goddamn text message. I said,
did.
"Bitch, take care of you
she did.
and worry about the
Yeah.
rest of these motherfuckers
I said
later."
the same thing to her too. I said,
No, you
Rhea,
did not.
but Rhea
No,
is
you
like,
did
"Bitch,
not.
I'm a close."
yes, I
Rhea's like,
did.
"I'm a close
Didn't I-
second, though."
didn't
Just
I
remember
say-
it.
Didn't I say make sure you have all your shit together?
Yes.
I did
Yes,
say
you
that
did.
to you.
But yes,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that in the
This is
end,
not
it
the
still
Brit Show,
comes down
ma'am.
to intellectual equal. Do you make 50,000? Are you intelligent? Can you make me laugh? Do you have goals? Do you want to be the best at what you're doing, or do you want to? That's all I want. My dad told me when I was little, I don't give a fuck if you're going to be a janitor. You better be the best goddamn janitor in the city. In other words, it doesn't matter what you do. You better be the best at it.
Like Mr. Johnson from Abbott.
Yeah.
Oh,
From
Mr.
Abbott Elementary.
Johnson. Oh, yes. I
You
Anthony,
love
gotta
me
be the
some Mr.
best.
Johnson.
question to you, sir. Same as Chris. Do you want to be a kept man, or would you want to keep somebody if you had the means to do so?
He don't want to keep nobody.
No.
I doubt
said
it, but
fuck
you
the- he
know,
said
we got to
fuck
ask the
them
question.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Would you? Mm-mm.
Right?
Because for years I've seen two parents get their ass up and go to work every day. Every day. Every day. Now it ain't the best. Now don't get me wrong. I've seen black love, and we all know what black love brings. You know, listen to Kendrick Lamar's song on Mr. Morale, you'll understand. But no, you know what? I don't mind spoiling,
Mm.
but I will never have you kept. Because in the long run, that could also be weaponized against me.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't let me live out my dreams. Bitch, you was eating bonbons when I met you. What dream you had?
This
Hear
is
that,
Tell me.
Rhea?
Could not
Talking
eat
to
bomb
Ray.
bombs
Tell me
no
the truth.
more.
you talking
I
to
don't have any dreams. So go ahead.
Fucking Raya. Fucking Raya. Raya said,
man,
fuck them
this is-
dreams. Raya said, I stopped having dreams at 40, bitch. I got no dreams.
But no, because like, and it's not just on things you see in television. Like you see this with actual real couples where the husband told the wife, when they got married, yo, you don't have to work. Do this, have kids, keep the household intact. I'm gonna go make the bacon. I just need you to cook it. Cool. And then something happens where when the kids are gone
Mm-hmm.
and it's just that wife in the house and the husband's still doing his thing, the mind wanders. And then here come the man after a long day of dealing with Bob from the office. Now I got to hear this shit. You never did anything for me. You never let me live. Wait, bitch. You agreed to this. You literally agreed. When you said I do, you wrote that on the contract. You signed your name on the dotted line, whether in blood, puss, or whatever. I don't care.
I would be too busy going to yoga and shopping to even have that conversation.
But
Right?
you just that is your dream. You want to be there.
Yeah.
There are a lot who have like, okay, I'll do this.
Yeah, they
Because
want
it
their
feels
own
right.
career. They want their
Yeah,
own
and-
everything.
and-
yeah.
Because once
What
the
did
kids
I
are
do?
gone, it's kind of hard. Yeah, what did I do in life? How did I leave a mark on this world? Right? Not looking at the fact you raised some, hopefully some outstanding kids who are doing well and continuing the legacy, whatever.
But nobody
But
treats
I don't-
that like a real job. Nobody
They don't.
treats a stay-at-home trad wife as a real job. They treat it almost as either what Rhea's looking for, or they treat it as almost like a servant type of thing. Like
Right.
you get to stay home all day. What are you doing? Well, I've got fucking 3 kids under fucking 5. What am I doing? You know?
I'm a different person. I never look at a stay-at-home wife, hell, or a stay-at-home husband, because they exist
Mhm.
as, oh yeah, you're lucky you don't do anything. That's a lot of work,
One.
Mhm.
It is a lot.
and
of
that's
work.
on you.
Right.
But again,
But that's
it's
on the husband too. That's a decision they make together. They put each other
Exactly.
in these
Ma'am,
roles.
ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
yes.
and
Yes.
This
again,
is
as
Anthony's
Britt
turn.
said, gender roles.
Wait a second.
We-
People talked when I talked.
Oh my fucking god, where are you? No,
He's
We'll
looking
let
for the
Harriet-
button. He's looking for the button.
I'm in kindergarten.
I'm teasing. Nope, I'm teasing. But finger over lips. No. No, that relationship does nothing for me, because here's the thing. And I've always said this. If and when I do get married, which is, oh Lord, slim to none, and Slim just walk his funky
I
ass out the
can't
building.
wait. I can't wait till we're all at that wedding. Continue.
Well, it'll be in your dreams. Um,
Or
My whole
nightmares,
thing
the way it
is-
sounded.
I think happiness is more of if we're doing our thing, and you do your thing and I do I do my thing and we have things we do together, that's fine. If we both want to work, we go on to work. Period. You know,
So if you
because
believe that you do yours, I do mine, could you have Quinn's situation?
oh, I can't take care of extra bitches. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
Damn.
I don't have the
He said,
no.
"Oh
I don't.
no, I can't do it."
I don't have the attention span, and people laugh at me.
Well,
You know,
what if
because
it was
look,
the reverse then? What if it was her having a side dude, but you were the main? Would you allow it?
then that
Allowed.
means I'm kept.
Yep. I
No,
mean, you can go to work if you want to,
because
but
yeah, but then there's a certain point where the side might try to make a play to become the primary,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to jail because I'm coming blasting. You're not taking my welfare. I'm sorry. You're just not. I will
Not my
hurt you.
welfare.
So no, I'll be brutally honest. As much as Camille's whole thing is a red flag, it seemed like the most stable next to Ty.
Correct.
It was
I
one. It
agree.
was the second most stable situation
I
next to
agree.
Ty. And here's why. And now Ian, damn fool, because he played Portia. Let's just be honest.
He did
yeah,
Portia.
Portia.
He
poor
did, I
Portia.
think what happened to Portia, but I have to give credit to Portia because Portia did what Quinn did. I can't be in this. So there was some independence from the
Nigga, but Portia should have
She was,
left when she found
yeah,
out Camille
long
was
time ago.
pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah, long
Right.
time ago.
I don't know why she was sticking around, and I'm not taking no cake to your baby
Look,
mama's. Like, nah.
I'm a grown ass man and I'm comfortable with who I am, you know. But Ian, I could see why she stayed.
Nigga.
You
I
know.
mean, I
That
get it though.
motherfucker's
Yeah,
fine as
we
shit.
saw them cheeks
I
this
get it.
weekend. I
Yeah,
get
you women have all had that moment.
Yeah.
You've all had it. It's just like
You know
some
what?
dudes
And
with
I
some
will
of these
say,
women.
when you fine as fuck, you can definitely get away with shit that an ugly nigga cannot.
Yeah, ugly
Yeah.
niggas can't get away with nothing.
That
Who's
There's a
letting
pretty
ugly-
that-
Privilege.
yeah,
That's
pretty
I will
pretty
be,
privilege.
I will be damned if I let an ugly motherfucker cheat on me. Bitch, what?
You broke eyed slack jaw son.
No.
What?
How
I've
dare
been
you?
cheated on. I've been cheated on by ugly dudes, and it
Oh
hurt
no.
Yeah,
so
that's
much
because
more
you
to the ego.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you felt like you had no self worth, so you let ugly people run you over. But you
What's
shouldn't
worse
have done that.
though? Dating somebody that's ugly or dating somebody who's getting rejected? So where you check his DMs and he's trying to holler at other women and they just like, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. Ugly as shit. Like, you see that?
Damn.
That happened to me.
That's when you
That
find
happened
out.
to me.
Right.
With
Oh
my
my God.
ex-husband.
Everything
That
has happened
happened to
to
me.
Britt.
With my ex-husband. I caught him
Well-
trying to slide. Once I
Look.
saw him try to slide in some chick's DMs, and she shut his ass down. 'cause he
Nobody,
let it go.
no woman wants, and I will go on record and down that hill. No woman wants a man that other women do not want.
That's fact.
Mhm.
Jazz, I told
Yes.
you.
Correct.
No,
I
will
don't
say
think
this,
about that when
um,
I'm dating dudes. But I'm be like, oh, other
Mhm.
bitches don't want him. I just be like, if I wake up to
It's
this
not-
face, is it
It's
gonna
not
make me
something
I'm
that
like
happy?
I
that with
think
women.
about per se, but it is something that like it'll run kind of across my shit every night, like
You know what's funny
across
though?
my it'll run across my forehead every night.
That's right. Running for days. Running for
I'm
days.
sorry. That's a guy, yeah. That is a cross country run there. But
Cali to North
Must be-
Carolina.
must be a, gotta be
I
a-
know Jazz ass ain't giggling. Tell her to move that goddamn headset.
that
I'm not doing it this week. I'm not doing
sorry.
it this week.
no. Seriously, that thought must have came from Nigeria because that's a long run. But I wanna piggyback on what Jazz said too because I'm somewhat like that. I never look at if I'm gonna talk to a woman or date a woman. Ooh, I got this baddie that every man wants. That no, not because in the long run, somewhere down the line, I've never been jealous, but I have a feeling that one day I would get jealous. You know, like all these guys trying to hit on the woman I'm with, and then I'm checking her more than I'm checking the fellas.
But why
Are
would you
you
check
gonna be
her?
loyal? You gonna be? But that's why I'm saying that's why I never want to get in that because I would. I would feel
Especially if she's not
uncomfortable.
entertaining it. If they just left
Right.
on red,
That's
she
the
just-
thing. But that's the
Yeah.
check-in though, Jazz. Like, you know, you kind of looking around the corner like that bitch better be loyal. Is she
Chris, have you ever
there
seriously
loyalty?
dated a werewolf or a swamp donkey?
Oh,
No.
wow.
like every girl I've ever like dated and been serious with, like I liked her. Like I thought she looked good. So even if she wasn't
Yeah.
someone else's type, like I don't think like that. But men do it too, though, because that's the whole concept of a trophy wife. So men do kind of do
Right.
that too in a different way. But I think that women kind of do it worse in a way. Like
What?
I think so. I mean,
Y'all are horrible.
yeah, because the reason why I think
Sir.
Anthony has backup now. He's like showing his ass.
That part?
Bitch, my ass has been fully seen for a long time. Don't you come at me, Rhea. Don't you come at me.
like you can be
You
single.
keep your kept ass kept in the corner.
Like as soon as you get a girlfriend, you get a wife. Now women want you more. Like you can be single and not get talked to as much, but now it's like one woman confirms it. Now it's like, oh, okay, maybe it's something about him. Like a lot of guys have, not me myself, my other friends, that as soon as they get into a relationship, women that never express interest, now they're trying to talk. To them.
Right.
So
That's
they
true.
Because it's the what did they find in him that I couldn't? It must
Correct.
be something that I need, or try to steal.
Or
I
they
don't
see what that man is doing for that woman, and they want
Right.
the same.
That's true.
That's
That's
probably more so. But I've never like gotten into a relationship with a girl and been like, oh, my friend, my boys are gonna be impressed. Like that's kind of maybe as a teenager, maybe, but once you get like 18, 19, you got to stop doing that.
Yeah. But I'm
I've
on
done the opposite. My friends,
Well, I mean-
I don't want to show my friends to this person because they're gonna clown me.
They mean as fuck, especially if Helena and Rhea there. I get it. You just gotta blur his face, Britt.
I'm the nicer friend. I'll just be like, is he treating you right? Cool. See you. That's you. If you if he got an
No.
ugly old face, that's
No.
on them. No. I ain't
No.
got time for all of that. Y'all can be, as I've said before, the horrible ones. I will be the one
okay
that's
with that.
more about your mental state
I'm okay with that.
and say, is he treating you politely? Is he treating you like you should be treated? If you go, yeah, okay. Now, if you want to go on looks, I
You
ain't got
have
time
to
to judge a
die
motherfucker.
with that booger wolf sitting next to you. At some point in time, one of y'all
Guess
or both
what?
of y'all will not be able to communicate, and you will just have to look at this motherfucker. No, I still want
Booger
to look
wolf.
at you and be
Booger wolf is
somewhat attracted to
crazy.
you.
I used to hope my ex-husband and his mother would be on a plane and something terrible happened so that I wouldn't have to
See?
be around to deal with
That
it.
right there. That right there. Why
'Cause
would
I
you
didn't want
date?
to go old with
Why
that
would
man.
Because
Why would you
did you
date
not
somebody
hear
that
at
you
the
are not
beginning?
sexually attracted to?
But
But
did you?
that's her crazy
Okay,
ass. I'm not doing that shit
exactly.
because I still
And
have to look
two,
at you.
again, her credit score was 475, and it made a tremendous leap to 479. That is an improvement. That is improvement. That is
Do you
going up
think,
in life. She
with the
was
topic, do
upgraded.
you think that Camille let Ian get away with the shit he got away with because he was so fucking fine?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
because
Pretty
you
I don't.
privilege.
you
I think there's two things to it. I think that, as well as Camille was lonely.
She was.
yes,
She was lonely. I think it was more of she was lonely.
but then
Yes, Ian is a
And I don't
hunk.
know why
Ian
she
is
was lonely. The
handsome.
bitch is I mean, you are, of course, you're Camille, but you are Megan Good, bitch. Like, you should be able to
Well,
walk outside and throw a stick and get some dick.
but she
I
also
don't.
that football
Jay.
player who I don't
Right.
want to say that spoiled it or
Baseball
anything,
player.
but I'm just
It was a baseball
right. You
player.
had dudes trying to holler at you even while you was
Yeah.
daggone 7 months pregnant, and you just went
Now,
to Ian.
yeah, and
So
also
She
call
loved
me
Ian.
crazy.
it's love,
Yeah, that and the connection she had.
because she
There
said
was a connection. They
he
had a
knows her
true
body.
connection.
You ain't got to train
Exactly.
him.
But
And then you got
the other
That
dude
part.
was better for
That's a
her.
good
The one
man.
she worked with, on the projects and all of
Oh
that.
yeah,
He was
but he
better
left
for
and
her.
moved on in life. He went to find him a white woman. So
No,
he
he had some petty shit in him that I think would have probably come out in the long run. He seemed like he was a little petty, and like it would have
well
manifested into other ways.
But you
well
can say that
the
about
fact
Ian
that
too, though.
yeah, the way
Because
Ian played her on the phone
yeah, like the way Ian kind of moved throughout the season was wrong for real.
and the way he
I
just
don't think
moved
it
on to
was
Yeah.
though.
Portia.
I don't think it was though, because she ended it. If you end it with somebody, you cannot dictate. If I come to you, Chris, if I come to you and say we are dating, and I come to you and I say I don't think we need to date anymore, I cannot dictate how you then treat me after that because I broke it off with you.
Yeah, but you still, I haven't seen the show, but you still should like, or me in this scenario, I still owe you respect. Like I still shouldn't. That doesn't give me a right.
He didn't, but that's just it. He didn't disrespect her. He just didn't play the game that she wanted to play. She
But
wanted to still be getting sex. She wanted to still be getting conversation.
Oh,
She
no.
wanted to be in a relationship without the title. No, bitch, you
right,
can't have it
but
both ways.
Oh, no.
but
Oh,
here's
no.
the thing: the reason she broke up was because of his bullshit, and that's fine. She initiated the breakup, but then they had the little,
What
friends with
bullshit?
She
benefits.
broke up with him because he wanted kids and she didn't. So that's when they
That's
were.
not
But
bullshit,
also,
It's
though.
not. Yeah, no, no.
no, no, no. It's not just the kids and stuff. It was she had one. Didn't they have something planned, and he had just kind of skirted off and went on his own way? Or was that?
Mm-mm.
No, it could have been the kids. I don't remember. I got to go back
I
and
think that was
rewatch it
the
again.
other
But
dude. But no, she broke up
okay.
because he blatantly said, "I want children."
Oh yeah,
And
that's true. And they had the
and
argument.
once she found out that she like had like I don't know whatever was going on with her body where it was going to be a low chance
She
that she
wasn't
got
able to have a
pregnant,
child.
she was like, "I just don't want to have any." And he couldn't deal with that, and that's rightfully so. I mean, hell,
No, that's
what's the
understandable.
little bitch that was on that show, Jenny, the one that married young Jeezy Jock,
Oh,
Jeezy,
you
what's
saw
the one?
Jenny Mine.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny
Jeannie
Mine.
Mine.
She
Hmm.
told that white man she categorically did not want children, and then popped out that nigga's baby, and he left her.
Right.
And also they were friends with benefits. And if it would have ended, I mean, just tell her, look, I found somebody. We can't do this no more. He
Now, I
didn't
will
say
say
anything,
he was wrong for that because they
and
had been
that's yeah.
continuously fucking, and then he just kind of stopped all
He shut it off.
communication.
But
Like, how
that,
you?
But
but
then
that's how they
again,
broke up.
I don't owe you communication, bitch. We ain't together.
Yeah, that's
Hold on. Wait.
But if you
Now,
call him,
I'm gonna stop you right there. If we had a whole relationship and was in love and shit, but now we just fucking, wrong
Yeah,
fucking, and you
yeah.
just stop, and I don't see you for 2 months, and you not
and
responding,
then
I'm
and then you just pop up in the club with
like,
somebody else.
what the fuck? Yes, you gonna get an attitude. Especially when I'm
Yeah.
hitting you up, sending you the cake, and you just give me a reaction. Oh, I'm showing up at the house with the gun in the hand. Like,
No,
Oh
no,
Lord.
it wasn't
Oh,
just a
oh.
reaction.
This
It was
this is the
just
same this the
cool.
same one that said she ain't a walking red flag.
Right. I was about to say that.
but wait a minute. If
I
somebody
don't threaten
pushes
physical
you to
violence.
certain situations, are you?
I
Is
mean, I get that. I get that.
I wasn't a
If someone
red
pushes
flag
you,
before you pushed me. I was green before you pushed me, but you pushed me into the red space.
but you
That's
escalated it to gun violence. You
That
escalated
part.
it from green
That
to
Brent.
part.
gun violence.
Brent, I
That
live
part.
in an open carry state. I apologize.
She said,
somebody
I
got to
can't.
go. Somebody got to go. It's just the way
It
of the
is what
world.
it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
But no, and if we're looking at it, let's go with Ty. Ty's been a red flag, but what the one thing I do think, and I think we all should go through this, we really gotta clean out our closets before we start to try to bring somebody in,
Oh yeah.
because not only was
Oh.
Ty insecure with being Ty, Ty never came out officially.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Ty was fighting that. She never spoke to her family. She just did this. Bye. She did it with her husband.
I was
She's
gonna
a
say she did
runner.
it multiple times. She did it with the
Right.
She's a
husband. She did
runner.
it with her family.
Yeah.
But she did
You
it
know,
with any relationship that she was on the outside not proud of being a red flag, but she was so scared of not being
Nigga,
exactly who she was. She didn't
Ty was
she was
proud as shit
terrified
of
to
being a red
change.
flag.
No, but she didn't want to change. She wanted
well,
what came with the change. She just didn't want to do what it came to
to
make the
make the change.
change.
Well, she was proud of being a dog,
That
and that's
part.
cool
Right.
too. She was okay
Until
with,
she
chewing on every bone that she sees. She's fine with that.
until
But
Homegirl and
sooner or
Homegirl's
later,
daughter.
well, but that was funny.
That
That
was
was
funny
funny.
as shit.
So, but
Uh-oh.
Okay, bye guys.
Did we
I don't
lose
know. No, they went off. They muted and went off. I think they had some things going on.
Kristen mute.
Right,
that's that
Kristen
Florida
mute.
Yeah,
that's
Chris
that
might have an
Florida
issue.
internet.
No,
If
Jazz is
if
still there.
Raya goes, then we gonna know it's definitely the Florida internet.
It's not us.
Ron DeSantis is taking out the Negroes. It begins with jazz. No, I'm joking. But no, no,
But no.
I think out of all the relationships, Ty might be where I would go to have that anchor, that foundation kind of relationship. That is not afraid to hold you accountable and make you see make you see yourself. Because let's be honest, watching through the whole series, Ty has never once told any woman that she was with that she loved them.
Mm-mm.
She's never said I love you. She might say, "Oh yeah, I love that," or "Oh yeah, that was good. I love that." Oh, this is what I love about you. But
And
it
she
was
didn't try to
never.
fight for anybody.
She never fought,
Right.
and I think that's why I say Ty's relationship is where I could see myself. Camille would be a clean second. And there, oh Lord, Chris, I hope you're not fighting anybody, no intruders. Um,
I was about to say, let us see. Turn the camera on.
Fucking Jazz.
I mean, just in case if he's in danger.
Jazz might really be Chris's biggest hater at this point. Now.
What you mean?
Just with that comment right there, she was like, "I want to see him get his ass whooped," but
We need to be able to identify who did it.
Jazz, you just hate
right.
and it would take Jazz 20 minutes, and then she'd ask, "Y'all, what's the number to 911?" And then it would happen. But no, I think if for me, and for me to make the answer much clearer, I think Ty would be where I am and where I feel like I would probably end up. And because last time I truly, truly loved somebody, I fought for them, and it worked and it didn't work. But I think we all got red flags. I don't care how pure you think you are, Jazz. We have traits that people will see as a red flag.
Some of them people can't see.
Jazz
Anthony.
has probably
a lot of
started...
those people cannot see.
But
So-
everything we said
Jazz-
here could be used as a red flag.
Exactly.
Nigga, Jazz has started somebody on their villain origin story. She is the beginning of somebody's villain origin story. They are telling the story right now, and they be like, "I know this bitch in Florida," and that's how the story.
Right.
Yo, that's crazy.
I am the way I am because this motherfucker with the toes in Florida. Yeah, like that's how the story is starting.
I'll say
And
that
it'll always go Jazz. And
the
it'd be like,
story.
"Oh."
The story won't be long if he says Jazz in Florida. Now, if he said Jazz in North Carolina, then it might be a little true.
Well, if you were based in North Carolina and you
Right.
know Jazz,
He's
please
right into the
put it in
show.
the comments. Put it in the comments.
That'd be crazy.
We'll read your comment in
Can I
her
just-
face.
Like testimonials. Like I'll be
That
like,
would
all
be
right.
great. That would be great.
She broke my heart and never saw those toes again.
Right.
Can
She
I ask a
took the
question
toes
really
like she
quick?
took my heart.
Go ahead, Britt.
I just want to ask a quick question. Would y'all ever be with somebody in a serious relationship if they've never loved anybody and they told you that? I've never loved anybody. I've never been in love.
How old are they?
How they look?
Wow.
How they look? If he fine, I don't care.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Is his money long?
How old are they?
My age.
It's
Uh,
not
Rhea
money
asked-
long.
50?
Yes,
That's
Rhea
fucking
asked the
They
finance.
fucking 50 and they
rich?
never
Yeah.
been in love? No.
I'm 50 and I wasn't in love until a year ago.
Ma'am,
I've never
you're
loved
50.
anybody.
You're 51.
Bitch, you know what?
Fucking
You
Rhea.
a hoe. You a
Fucking
hoe.
Rhea.
You a hoe. You a hoe.
Fucking Rhea.
But
Rhea.
anyway,
This comes
Yeah.
from Britt.
Shut the fuck up!
but no, I'm 51, and up until a year ago, I've never loved anybody in my entire life, and I've been real honest about that shit. Fuck no.
In love or loved?
Both.
In love.
Damn, bitch.
I mean, I
Damn.
told people I loved them, but I didn't love them.
Can I
You
ask?
didn't love
Girl,
Leo?
you ugly.
I didn't love
First-
Leo.
The first
No.
Leo.
Bitch, she's saying names.
No.
Lord Jesus.
No.
Multiple?
Oh.
No.
She's saying
Brett,
names.
and so can I ask him what is his percentage of trauma out of 100? Is his trauma percentage very high?
The person
It's gotta
that
be.
Right,
loved
because
at some point.
no, I'm saying
No,
if
she's
some,
saying-
Sociopath?
She's saying if the person that comes to you and says they've never been loved at 50 or they've
Yeah.
never been in love at 50, how much trauma is this motherfucker
Right.
carrying
Are
around?
Not-
they
not
a
a lot.
sociopath?
what is
No.
the percentage?
Okay, bitch, are you calling me a sociopath?
A little
might
bit.
be.
A little bit.
Yes.
Would this happen to be a light-skinned artist from Canada?
No, but no, like they haven't
Okay,
had
I
a
was
massive
wondering.
amount of trauma. They're just like, look, I've never loved anybody. It's like when dudes are like, I've never come
Rhea,
from anyone giving me head. It's
Ridiculous.
the same bullshit
Rhea,
line.
yes or no
What?
to her question?
Would I ever what?
Could you
Be with
could you be with
somebody-
somebody seriously that told you that?
Is their money long?
Fucking Rhea. No, they got regular degular
Cole.
motherfucker.
You stupid.
Them motherfuckers make $65,000 a year, ma'am.
I wouldn't date them.
Oh.
You only make 25 a year. Who the
let's
hell are you?
Let's not go there because I'm toxic and I'm a red flag and I'm toxic, but I don't date.
How you
broke
got
people.
champagne
Jazz.
case with flavor aid budget?
Nigga, you see that, right? Jazz, yes or no?
His trauma's not very high. Yes, I would.
Chris.
Especially if he fine. Yeah.
Oh, these niggas.
See, she
Chris?
goes for looks. I go for money. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not. Hey, both of you motherfuckers ain't shit. Chris.
I wouldn't hold it. I wouldn't hold that against them. Not everyone finds love, so I'm not gonna like assume that there's something wrong with them. Maybe they
At 50? God damn.
And some-
That's not really my dating pool. So
Right, Chris, because I'm 29, so 50 is like, that's crazy. So I just took
Oh
10
my
years off.
God.
By the time you children get to 50,
Britt, can they
If
be
you
like
met somebody-
40 for us?
fine, 40. There you go.
I would still love
30.
Oh, I would love him down.
But- right,
Yeah,
but
Chris, 40.
Wow.
But getting to 30 or 40 versus getting to 50, we're talking half a century, and this motherfucker still hasn't found something inside themselves.
All right,
that
Chris,
can
they're
equate to
40.
love.
Yes or no?
40. I would have questions, but it wouldn't be a deal breaker. But I would have questions to be like, why haven't you found love? But it is definitely something to question, though.
Right.
Anthony?
Woman, we fucking?
Yes.
Okay, well then sure.
But you would get in a
Anthony.
serious relationship. We're not just talking fucking serious relationship.
I don't
We
know.
fucking.
Oh,
That's
so
all I
I
need
don't
to
know.
know.
Okay.
Anthony
I don't
just
know if I
wants to know
could.
if he's been
I
laid.
think that would.
No.
That would throw some red flags my way. Like, what have you been doing for the last 30, 40, 50 years that you have not found? There's not been anybody that you
Maybe
have loved.
maybe they are.
No, you know what? I'm joking.
doctorate
I'm
students.
joking. Here's the thing. That would just be a homie, to be honest. Because if you don't have that love or you don't have that emotion towards me, we just cool.
No,
We-
they're not saying they didn't love you.
They're
They
past
just haven't
love.
been in love.
oh, they just
in
never
the
found love.
past.
Oh, and they found it with me. Oh, that's an ego boost. I
No,
am
no, no,
that
no.
dude.
We didn't say they found it with
Oh,
you.
well, then
We
fuck
said
you.
they want to enter into a relationship.
Relationship.
With
Right.
you.
Yeah.
But never found love. But yet
See,
want to
I
have a
would
relationship
I would
with me.
think that they were a sociopath.
As long as they ain't talking about I want to be kept.
Rhea.
We could play Mario Kart together. We good.
I'm kind of with Anthony though. I would feel like that nigga if she like had never found love and then she finds it with me. That would be an ego boost.
But they're saying it's not what it is. It's just that they never found love. You just another notch in the no love belt.
But they're open to loving you. They just don't know how to love because they never
love.
experienced it before.
Well,
So
then
now
I-
they're-
gave it
look.
enough time.
Yeah, I would.
Then let me teach you.
Right.
But Ty was not that different. Ty never
I
loved
put it in your butt.
anybody.
Right.
Ty never loved anybody, but
But
she also
Ty
didn't want
never
to enter
loved
in serious
herself.
relationships. Right.
And Ty never loved herself. So
How's the moderator not going to be here? What's happening?
Yeah.
I'm talking to
Probably
my
one of-
kid. Hold on.
Oh,
okay, we
being
thought
a
it was
mom.
one of them reckless digs that found your address and finally got revenge.
Oh no, they don't have my address, sir. I go to their houses. They don't
Could
come to
you
mine.
just imagine you hear like a little soft whop on the door and you go to open it and it's just a disembodied dick standing there?
No, Britt, and I think you need to stop smoking weed.
I haven't had
Put
weed in
the
a couple
drugs down.
days.
Oh, dear Lord, then get some. 'cause-
I got a question to Brett because now we got a down point. Yeah, how do you date someone that you don't find physically attractive at all?
Oh, she's a queen at it.
I date
Yeah.
ugly. I used to date ugly because my self-esteem, I was afraid to approach anybody who was actually attractive because I figured they would cheat and they wouldn't be interested. And an ugly guy was easier to date because an ugly guy would be grateful and he would put more effort in, which is a lie. The minute
That's
somebody
a
was
lie.
Because they cheat on you too.
ugly guy, they cheat like fucking crazy.
Because you bring up their self-esteem because you're attractive, and when you're with them, they think, "Oh, I got her."
Chris
so
is
I can
shaking
get
his
other
head like he
bitches
know
too."
about that. What part of that you know about,
That's
Chris?
that's why I don't give men compliments. I'm
I
not
would
helping
take
your
5
esteem at all.
scores.
Man, that is so toxic.
My red flags are showing.
But I dated
They can
guys-
sum it up one of the two.
No, I was
Sonic
dating guys
rings.
in
All right.
stores because I thought it was a 5 or a 4, and because it was much easier to date an ugly guy because you didn't have to put in so much effort. Obviously, that is not true anymore. The last ugly guy
But
was my
do you
ex.
legitimately consider them ugly, or are they just not traditionally cute? Like I had a homegirl that
Right.
I called them the only cute to hers because she thought they were
Right.
cute. They were ugly to the rest of us, but she legitimately thought they were cute.
Britt
But
knows
are
her
you
husband
dating
wasn't
motherfuckers
cute.
that you look at them and be like, that nigga's ugly?
I didn't look at them and go, "Ooh, Quasimodo, where are you? Come here." But I would go, "Oh, they look interesting. They have interesting looks."
I don't know. I saw your ex.
I
His
saw
face,
him too. Yeah,
Lavelle
I would have left
he
him
Crawford.
at
looks
the
like
store.
he looks
That
like
is
a
the
thumb.
Mucinex man.
But I'm
Mucinex,
also
Lavelle Crawford.
Look at Chris's face.
That is crazy. But not
Think of Lavelle Crawford in his bigger days, but he Filipino.
and he's
and
only five.
shorter
And he's only
and
5 foot
shorter
tall.
than me. Not even 5 feet. He might be 4'11" now.
wow. But
He
but
not
not.
jumping the curb either.
I
And
said, wow.
and she married this person.
Oh, you married him.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
public.
Look at his face.
You said in public, damn.
He was like, wow.
Because her
Yes.
credit score was 475.
I'll
And the
show you her
marriage
wedding
made
dress.
it
She had the boobies up.
479.
The boobies was up here and they was out.
Do
She was
you know
serious.
his nasty pervert father picked every picture for his memorial, and he picked the pictures of my tits 3 times.
that's weird.
Mm-mm.
That's kind
Well,
of
congratulations. He was
It's
going to
very
hell
He
on
was
a
a
good
nasty
note.
pervert.
We got to move on, y'all. We got to start wrapping it up. This is a great conversation, and I hope
It
to
is.
have more conversations like this in future episodes. But now it is time for us to take that hop, skip, and a jump right on down to the melanated area known as Her-Tep Corner. Yes, Lord. Give Britt 3 minutes, and she will pretty much link everything under the sun to white supremacy. What do
Hold
we
on. By
have
the
this week?
way, by the way. There you go. That's your intro music.
Yum. We got to do it like Lady Smith Black Mambazo. Winter green. And then we're done. So, Britt, what is the topic for this week while we sit at the corner before the cops come and beat our heads in?
Grand Risings, brothers and sisters. Grand
No.
Bitch, we have told you about that shit.
It is.
Cut her.
Her-Tep,
She's down to 2 minutes now.
no.
Tomato,
it's Her-Tep
tomato,
Corner.
tomato.
No, it's Her-Tep Corner. I can Her-Tep in here. So I was going to talk about how Brett is racist, but actually I'd like to talk about the fucking white liberals, especially the white female liberals, how racist they truly are. Martin Luther King did say that the most dangerous thing to a black person is a white liberal. And the reason why a white liberal, and I hope some of you white liberals are fucking listening right now, because let me tell you about yourselves. You guys are 10 times worse than any southern racist that you complain about because you are apathetic. Apathy is the tools of the devil. At least a blatant racist believes in their views and they stand 10 toes down and they don't lie to you when they call you the N-word to your face. But when when Janet, and I'm talking about Northern California, the fucking white liberal women that love to tell you how much they believe in blackness and how much they praise blackness. They have black friends. They adopted a black child. Their cousin's baby sister's brother is half black. They want to tell you how black people came to be on this land. They know more facts about blackness than you do. They have the Black Lives Matter sign in their window on their lawn, but what they do not have is a fight in the game for your survival. So every time you see a white liberal, especially a white liberal woman, ask her what she's done for a black man today besides sucking his dick and bearing his mixed children. Okay?
That got my attention.
I bet.
Seriously though, I work with them. I was sitting there one time and my full hair was out and all curly, and this bitch walked up and put her fingers in my hair behind me. I had no fucking idea what she was doing, and she started massaging my hair and touching it. That's the shit you white liberal bitches do because you think you have some weird past because you say a black person can live next to you. Just because you don't have a problem with us living next to you doesn't mean you get to participate in the culture. It doesn't mean you get to touch our hair. It doesn't mean you get to ask us dumb ass questions. So for every white liberal out there, Janet, ask yourself, what have you actually done for the Black community? Legitimately done? What have you sacrificed? What have you taken away from yourself and your gains to help the Black community thrive? What position have you put yourself in for the Black community to thrive? And more often than not, it's in a position for you to thrive at the Black community's expense. I'm done.
Ladies
They
and
put
gentlemen, the
themselves
views
under a
that
black
have
man. That's where they put themselves.
I mean, well, the views expressed by the Her-Tep herself, the African American princess, does not carry with the views that are being done by us in the talking crazy situation. It's probably exacerbated and probably even more. So, if you would like to give a topic for Ms. Britt Williams to connect to white supremacy, don't. Because she's got a whole plethora.
And nigga said, don't. No.
She has enough material.
She's got enough material.
Because I could tell you about how black olives and green olives are racially
Shut the
separated.
fuck up.
Olives.
Nigga.
We're done.
Some slaves
It's
in
over,
it.
Britt.
We eating that shit.
Yes. Hey,
That one right there.
we're done.
Black olives are
Thank you.
in a
Olives
can.
are delicious.
Green olives are in a jar. Black
Peasant.
olives they hide away because they don't want you to see how dark the black olive
Olives
is.
are
But the green
delicious.
olives
Shut
are
the
allowed
fuck
to
up.
live. Whatever.
Bitch, where you buying
Shut
olives
the
in a can,
fuck
bitch? Olives come in jars. Black
We are
olives come
good.
in jars.
No, they
All
don't.
right.
Eating
Well,
slave
that is
snacks.
it. And that is all. We thank
Whatever.
y'all for going
She's
to
right. I've never seen a black olive in a jar. It's always in a can.
Nigga.
go to World Market.
Thank you.
Anyway, we have to move on. Dear Lord. I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it, y'all. We're not going to make it. Anyway, it is time, the return even, for the question of the pod, given always by that beautiful red
Yes!
sunshine,
All
Miss
right.
Araya Anderson.
This week's question is going to be a multiple choice, A through D. Wait till I call on you to give your answer. Okay, the question is, which of these songs does not have a bed squeak in the beat? Okay, do you get it? Does
Yes.
not have a bed squeak.
Mm-hmm.
The first is A. The song is Or Nah by Ty Dolla $ign. B is Bad by Wale. C is Icebox by Omarion. D is Some Cut by Trillville.
Don't
And
say
we're
the
gonna-
after. Don't say the answer after they say it. Let us all answer and then say the answer.
Okay. We're gonna go with the Togarian herself.
Why do
Miss
I always
Jazz.
be first when Rhea asks these questions?
Because we
Okay,
know you
go-
like bad squeaks.
Go with.
None of my shit
Well.
sweet. But you said which one?
Because she keeps the WD-40 right by the bed.
I'm gonna
Which
say.
one does not have a bed squeak?
I'm gonna say. Is it multiple choice? Can I?
Yes.
Yeah, I just read the choices.
Okay,
You
so
want me to read them again?
I'm gonna. No. None of them except for the last song. The first three do not have it.
Okay, so Some Cut by Trillville has a bed squeak?
Yes.
Or does not have a bed squeak?
No. The first three that you listed do not.
I think it's the other way. I think 3 of them
No,
have
you
a
have-
squeak and one
Three
of them
of them
does
have
not.
a squeak and one does not have a squeak. Which one
One
does
does
not
not.
have a bed squeak?
Oh, okay. Icebox.
Okay, we're gonna go to Britt.
No, you do not want to go to me. Icebox.
Damn,
Okay,
stealing from a black
Anthony
A.
or Nah by Ty Dolla
Nah.
$ign.
Yeah.
Chris
I think it is Or Nah. I
or
think.
Nah.
Yeah, so A.
Okay, Helene.
A. That's what I was thinking.
Is it the remix of
Okay.
Ona?
Well, see, because that's the one I listened to is the
It's
remix.
with,
so,
with the weekend. That shit fire.
yeah.
It's hard. Yeah.
I don't know that song. Okay,
Any
the
of these
song that does not have a bed squeak in the beat is one that I know is Icebox by Omarion.
Really?
Why would there be an
Nice.
icebox?
Icebox
with-
where my heart used to be. And then
Oh, shit.
Wale, y'all know Wale has that bed squeak.
Yeah.
I don't
that.
know.
I knew
never
Wale.
had love.
I don't know
never
any of these
made-
songs.
Bitch, you know the
I
last
sure know how
one.
to fucking do.
No, I only know like knocking
You
the
don't know
boot
Icebox?
and no.
How do you not know
That's a
Icebox?
big hit.
What was the fourth one? What was the fourth
It
one?
was some cut.
Some cut by
Yeah.
Trouble. I don't know that
Nigga,
one
that
either.
it literally
Yeah, it
starts
starts off with it.
Oh, I know that song. I know that song.
That's how the song literally starts.
Song.
Oh, that's that white side
man,
coming out in
that
there.
was
Is
No,
this
my
a-
That
sex
was
songs
fun.
ended around the 90s. We're talking like after 7.
Since-
You know.
oh
Since today is like
well.
the 16th, is Brit is on the other side of her white of Black
That part.
history, so her blackness is gone. Okay,
That's it.
that might be
That's
it.
It's
That might
over.
be it.
That's
Did
it.
Say some
Listen.
41.
Today is the 16th. Today starts your non-Black History Month.
And she just proved it.
Damn.
She is
Well,
falling
It's
head
over.
first
On
into
that-
that non-Black
On
history
that
month.
note, ladies and gentlemen, here's a message to Brit to go with everyone else.
All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
Over
looks-
my
it
dead
looks
ass
better.
body.
It looks better
back.
already.
Looks better.
Over my dead. You are a terrible
All
kept
right.
woman.
Ladies
Oh,
and
see,
gentlemen,
you out here
that is
jeopardizing
it.
your money,
That is it. That is
fucking up
all.
the church's money.
We gotta call it. The pin has been put in it. The episode has now come to an end. But before we go, let's get with Jazz so Jazz can
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
do podcast. No bed spring. Jazz.
yes. I am 50% of the Was It Good Though podcast. We drop new episodes every Tuesday. This week we are dropping episode 141, Captain America, Brave New World. We had Anthony and Helene joining us. Last week we dropped 140, Brown Sugar.
We were America's ass.
We were American's ass and black ass, moisturized and everything.
That part.
Check us out on all social media platforms. We are on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, all of the things.
Awesome. All right. Well, along with that, definitely want to thank Chris for joining us in this insanity. We really appreciate you. Know that you are always welcome. Open invite anytime. Just come on in. You got the link. You know how to pop up. Sometimes you got to pop up and show us. So, well, damn. Helene would like to know. So that is it, y'all.
I
That is
even
it.
saved his number in my phone now. I even put his name
Nice.
in there.
Same? Okay.
He done graduated.
Okay.
I'm
Wait,
not.
wait,
I'm
wait,
not
did
in his though.
No. I did save your number. I did save your
Oh,
number.
okay.
Oh, friends.
This is so
Memories.
cute. Did you say
Oh.
memories or mammaries?
I got
Memories and
those.
Camrys. Anyway, but
I
we
do
gotta
have those.
call it, y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank y'all so much for listening as well as watching, because we are on YouTube and Spotify in high definition video. You can watch us in 480. We're doing it big. Enjoy it. But also, before you go, if this is your first time watching us, we're sorry, but yet we're not. We hope you hit that red subscribe button because it'll only take a second. Leave us a blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. And make sure you hit the bell and turn the notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode of Talkin' Ish drops. And let your ear pussies be pleased by our melodious voices. Well, not too much rare because y'all heard the singing, right?
Hey!
Even
Is it
that was off tune.
bad that I never made love.
Oh,
I never did.
mute her. Mute her.
Shut the fuck up!
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, for that angel of a voice, Miss Araya Anderson. Beretta with the Beretta, Miss Helene Terragano. And
Gang,
for
gang.
the African, bang, bang. And for the African American princess, the priestess of Beige Rage, Miss Britt Williams. I am Anthony Sterling saying, if you out in them streets, please be good. And if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Fuck Whitey.
See you later, nigga.